Kind of feels like you guys have no idea what you're doing. I like how they don't ask any of our advice in these moments, hey, Carl?
What us? Are you forgetting that you're
take the cable and
you're a presenter?
Just put it up through the air duct.
You're a dumb presenter. Don't forget.
Oh no, and I've been layering in levels of the dumbness for the last 2 weeks, bro. Kevin Durant from Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Oh, buddy, I needed to do some process work with you this week. Lima Pansy, artist.
Step into the day with the dawn ringing in my ears. Oh, well, I tune into my TV show. No better way, I gotta get myself into gear. Let's go. Oh, and I feel good today with my wake up in the morning Expresso. I feel good today. It's my feel good breakfast show.
Boom! And just like that, hopefully you've just woken up. We've reached Thursday. It's Thursday
It's
already,
Thursday
my
today.
friend. We
Basically,
made it.
Thursday is like it's like Friday, except it's the day before. It's like Friday Eve. It's weekend Eve. That's what it is.
So you're telling me officially the weekend has just kind of started?
It's
sort
like
of.
I feel like it's a weekend already.
Oh, I'll
Let's do
embrace it. I love it. Thank you so much for choosing to spend a little more time with us. It's been an amazing week, and we're going to continue on that trend. Of course, a big part of why this last couple of weeks has been so exciting. Our man, JP, sat down with the cast member, Kevin Durant, who just looked like the most awesome guy,
Right.
chatting about Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes and the extent these performers, this film crew, went to get this right. And today he's going to share how many popcorns this movie actually deserves. And he pulls no punches.
Yeah, he
Well, in this
does.
case, like knuckle slaps. How does a monkey hit?
It's one of the, yes, like that. It's
Sort of.
exactly like that. Wow. Also, you know that there was a certain race that happened, okay? Absa Run Your City, the 10K took place. And of course, this man, G, he was there to catch up on all the highlights as well. Plus, you know, we have some of our own team. And I mean, this post just popped up in the group saying, well done, everybody. We
Look
said,
at
like,
them.
how can you stand there and be like behind the scenes? You cannot be behind the scenes. If you have a feet like a 10-kilometer, all of those, look at their quads. They need to be interviewed.
you say a feet
all right?
like a
I want to
10-kilometer?
interview them and their quads. That's it.
And their 10-kilometer feet.
Right.
The crazy, and they still had the energy to heckle me while I was trying to do an interview on the stage as they came in. Absolutely beautiful. So proud of our Expresso connection there. And you know, the elite runners got in before we could drive to the finish line. That's how fast it was. Levels to this game. Absolutely love it. Then, of course, we've got to kind of make it feel like the weekend if we are saying it is starting early, and entertaining us this morning is Lima Pansy. And of course, we cannot wait to connect with her, find out what's going on in her incredible, I think, journey at the moment. She is blowing up, and I would imagine Sanella is just so excited to be chatting to her and seeing our faces this morning. Not quite as beautiful as yours. Good morning, my sister. How are you doing?
My beautiful family, I love you guys so much. I'm more than excited to see you guys this morning. And I feel like, listen, when we talk about the queen that is going to be in the building, she's only what, like I think 22 years old, but taking the world by storm, honey. But you know that's what we do here on Expresso, right? We only bring you the best, my Feel Good Breakfast Show family. That and a whole lot more is going to be coming up. And also, how proud are we of our family that went and did the Absa Run Your City? Oh my goodness, that's why the Good Morning Post is about this. Let's get into it. So this morning, we want to hear from you. 063-408-8863. Send us a voice note. Also on the social media streets, #Expresso Show. With us having gone and done the Absa Run Your City, like the superheroes from Expresso did, we want to hear from you, my friend, when you are trying to get yourself over the finish line. How do you do it? What do you tell yourself? What is that thing that you put into your head that honestly will get you there and get you done? I know that for me, it's food, okay? Because I would have been eating healthy until that point. So I'll be like, donuts, pizzas, I can finally have them. I'm there. And that's what does it. It's what does the trick. But what is it for you? Let us know, 063-408-8863. We're going to be getting into your Good Morning Post answers very soon, so go and do it now. However, we know that Carl is standing by with your news headlines. Hi, my lovely Carl.
You get me over the finish line. Very, very easy. Okay, Zanele, you're amazing. But let's take a look at some of the news, in fact, nationally and internationally, starting locally. Now, various organizations, civil rights groups and opposition parties have indicated they're ready to start legal action after President Cyril Ramaphosa promulgated the legislation on national health insurance yesterday afternoon. Now, numerous health experts as well as economists have warned that the NHI is unconstitutional and unworkable and could cause immense damage to the economy and health sector. The government says everyone will be able to, and I quote, access NHI contracted GPs, clinics or hospitals closest to them, whether in the public or private sectors. Now, SA Sports Confederation and Olympic Committee, SASCOC, has confirmed that South Africans who win medals at the Olympic Games in Paris will receive a financial reward. Winners of gold medals will receive 400,000 Rand each, winners of silver medals 200,000 Rand, and winners of bronze medals 100,000 Rand. SASCOC also announced the names of the first group of participants of the SA team. These include Wade van Niekerk, Akani Simbine, Gerda Steyn, Stephen Makoka, as well as Chad de Clo and Tatiana Smith, formerly Schoenmaker, among other swimmers. Now on to international news. A Swiss court has sentenced a former Gambian minister to 20 years in prison for crimes against humanity. Ousmane Sonko fled to Switzerland in 2016, shortly before Gambian President Yahya Jammeh was forced out of power after refusing to admit he had lost elections. His government was accused of numerous rights abuses after NGOs presented evidence of atrocities committed against Jammeh's political opponents. Sonko was arrested. The 55-year-old former Interior Minister was convicted of intentional homicide, torture and false imprisonment yesterday. He was acquitted of rape. Now, Joe Biden and Donald Trump have agreed to participate in 2 televised presidential debates in June and September. The first will be on the 27th of June and the second on 10 September. Trump said on his social media platform, Truth Social, that he also accepted an invitation from Fox News for a third debate on 2 October. However, Biden's campaign chairwoman, that is Jen O'Malley Dillon, said the president had made his terms clear for 2 one-on-one debates, and Donald Trump accepted those terms. And finally, today's heartening news story originates from the UK, where 31-year-old Georgia Lowry from Sandhurst has been awarded with the esteemed King's Gallantry Medal. Now, this recognition is for her brave act of saving her twin sister Melissa from a life-threatening crocodile attack. Now, the incident occurred during a swimming trip to Mexico when a crocodile attacked Melissa. Georgia courageously fought off the predator, repeatedly striking it in the face. Her quick thinking and selfless actions also involved reviving Melissa, who was unconscious after the attack. Despite the challenges and their severe injuries, the twin sisters have made remarkable recoveries, and Georgia's heroism has rightfully earned her the King's Gallantry Medal, a testament to her extraordinary bravery and sisterly love. Now, if you can't smile at that, I don't know what will make you smile. Maybe G with a sport.
Oh, Carlito, it's going to be a tough one after that story, but I might just make one person smile. Yes, Manchester United have won a game. Let's start there. Amad Diallo netted his first Premier League goal, in fact, and provided an assist, leading Manchester United to what will be a memorable 3-2 win over Newcastle United at Old Trafford, especially looking at their log position. So despite the victory, Eric Ten Hag's team, they are still in 8th, level on 57 points with the 7th placed Newcastle. So lots in this final run-in. And elsewhere, Chelsea, they moved up to 6th with 60 points. That was after their 2-1 win over Brighton and Hove Albion, now bolstering their bid for a European berth, and of course the commercials that come with it. Well, keeping the footballing connection, but bringing it back home, Burnley striker Lyle Foster returns to the Bafana squad for World Cup qualifiers up against Zimbabwe and Nigeria in June. 2 vital ones, and that was after missing out since October, after taking some time to look after his mental health critically, and we applaud him for that. So Bafana currently 2nd in Group C with 3 points of everything to play for, and they'll look to strengthen their position after that 2-1 win over Benin and a 2-0 loss to Rwanda last year, but the team is looking good. Now, just to reiterate on what Carl was saying a moment ago, plenty of excitement in the Olympic space, and the big guns have been revealed. SASCOC has announced the first batch of Team SA athletes for the Paris Olympic Games. You can officially start getting excited. So we're covering aquatics, athletics, canoeing, gymnastics, and wrestling, and some notable athletes not really needing much introduction. Chad Leclos, Tatiana Smith, formerly Schoenmaker, obviously, Wade van Niekerk, baby, come on, Akani Simbine, who's had a quick year already, Gerard Steyn, I don't think has slowed down in the last 5 years, and then Geordie Smith. Just think of that name as a medal potential. Some good news for our athletes, of course. That bonus structure has now been agreed upon. Medal-winning athletes will, yes, receive 400,000 for gold, 200,000 rand for silver, and 100,000 rand for bronze. And then coaches who play a vital role will also be awarded 100,000 for each gold and silver medalist, and then 50,000 for bronze medalists as well. Now let's get back onto the court, and Arina Sabalenka cruising into the semi-finals of the Rome Open after comfortably defeating Yelena Ostapenko in straight sets, 6-2, 6-4. Then second seed Sabalenka, she needed an hour and just 13 minutes to see off Ostapenko and improve her record against a Latvian opponent to now 3 wins and no defeats. Kind of got her number. In the last 4 crowd favorites, Sabalenka will face now Miami Opener winner Danielle Collins. So some new faces in the mix there. The 26-year-old could get a rematch of the Madrid final, as she lost in, as you might remember, dramatic fashion to world number 1 Iga Swiatek earlier this month. All roads, as they say, leading to Rome. And that's where we leave our sporting headlines for now. Brand new day. As Carl said, officially the start of the kind of pre-weekend. Let's see if the weather's going to play along.
Well, it does start with a bit of a warning. The SA Weather Service has issued a warning for extreme high fire danger conditions over several municipalities in the northern, western and eastern Cape. Specifically, that's Hantam, Karreeberg and Ubuntu local municipalities in the northern Cape, along with Beaufort and Laingsburg local municipalities in the western Cape, as well as parts of the Dr. Beyers Naudé and Amahlati local municipalities in the eastern Cape. They are also at risk. This alert comes as the northern Cape enters its peak fire season, lasting some 28 weeks, and emphasizing the ongoing challenge of managing fire risks in the region. Meanwhile, the rest of the country can expect fine and warm weather conditions. On that note, if you see something beautiful like a sunrise, could you please send it my way? I'd love to feature you in the next report. 063 408 8863. That is my number. It's not a competition, but if it was, will you win? You can only find out in one way, and that's by sending me your sunrise view as we take a look at your temperatures across South Africa.
I always tell you, no matter the weather, my honey bunny, we got you. We're going to make sure that there is sunshine on your television. And that is why this morning, when we're talking about what exactly is coming up, listen to this, okay? First and foremost, you know that JP is always in the building, reviewing the things that we need to be watching. The Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. What is it all about? Why do you need to check it out? We're going to be getting into it in a bit. And then, oh my word, I'm so excited. It's somebody from my hometown who I absolutely love. It is Lima Pansy. She is in the building and she is this morning's artist. I cannot tell you just how gorgeous her vocals are if you don't know about them just yet, but I will tell you this much, that my friend, you've probably heard about her because she's an absolute superstar. Stick around. We're going to be getting into it right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show, but we're going to take a short break and we'll be back on the other side of this.
Only you can make my day. It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
It's a beautiful Thursday morning right here on S3, and what makes it even more beautiful, my friend, is that we've got a beautiful lady on this couch right here in Johannesburg. Look, when we talk about superstardom, this is what we talk about when we hear the name Lima Pansy. She is from the Eastern Cape, but she has taken the world by storm, a reality TV star, a singer, somebody who is continuing to just allow everyone to feel her light. And honestly and truly, I feel like she is someone who is destined to do what she is doing. She started singing from the tender age of 6 and went on to even earn her name, which was harmony from her family. But now, from the rest of South Africa, she is just an absolute dive. And this morning, we welcome her in the most feel-good breakfast show way we know how. Everybody, it's Lima Pansy. Lima, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm Kaya.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I get so excited every time I meet Kai.
Right?
Yes.
You've done so well. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you so much.
But let's talk about the journey, because we always need to, you know? So I want to know, when you were 6 years old, you know, what made you feel like this is what I want to do? This is what I need to be in? Because at 6, that's such a crazy decision to make.
I know.
Right?
I think it's growing up in a musical family. You know, they obviously inspired me and encouraged me to sing. Everyone can sing in my family.
Yes.
So it was just, you know, a natural thing.
Yeah.
That came about.
At 12, you joined an entire group.
Yes.
What made you make that decision? Because, I mean, at 12, I was just watching, Hannah Montana, I think. I don't know.
I think that's one of the things that made me join the group.
Oh, I love that.
But the group was my cousins.
Oh.
Yes. So we shared a love for singing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the encouragement, you know, and their own musical journey really, really made me desire to, you know, to sing.
Yeah.
And they made me want bigger things for me.
I love that. And especially when it can come from inside the family. I always think that's so special. But, you know, at your young age, you were also a little bit of a Naomi Rain, you know, a gospel singer of note.
Yes.
Yeah, winning gospel competitions. Thank you very much.
I know.
Tell us about that. You know, because of course, with you starting out in gospel, was that the original genre that you were like, okay, cool, I want to be in gospel? And then did you kind of change your mind, or what was it? Were you still figuring things out?
It's growing up.
Okay.
Growing up, you know, like I said, in a musical family, my foundation also, the group was gospel.
Yes,
Right? So
okay.
we'd sing in church and choirs, and so my love for gospel was deep-seated, and
Yes.
it still remains till today. But obviously I explored other genres, and I loved other, and I saw myself, you know, performing. And
Come on, honey, Beyonce.
let me, yes, exactly her. And yeah.
Yeah, I love that. I keep going on because I'm like, this 12-year-old Liam is busy running around singing in, like,
Yes,
in the Eastern Cape. That's so cute. But I also feel like, you know, it's really beautiful to see somebody who just takes a hold of all of their talents, because you are multi-talented, honey, which is why you also do modeling.
Yes.
I need to ask, are we going to see you like enter Miss South Africa one day or something?
Ooh, girl, let me tell you something.
I'm listening.
My love for modeling is still there.
Okay.
I probably will revisit it one day.
Yeah.
But not now.
Okay.
You know, it was a passion when I was young. Yes.
Okay. Now the eye is on the music, which is why you have Impumelelo with Cici. That's such a beautiful thing. Wasn't it the people on social media who were like, Cici, please collaborate with Liema?
Yes, it was actually.
dope.
But Cici didn't even know that. Because, yeah, she discovered me through her cousin.
Wow.
Yes. So then she saw the internet going crazy later on.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yes.
Okay, so talk to us about it. You know, how did it come about that you guys finally got into studio, and why the specific song?
My collaboration with Cici was actually very beautiful. Like I said, her cousin discovered me, and, you know, they reached out. We met, and then we went to the studio. We had a session. Everything just flowed effortlessly, you know, and we had an instant connection as well. And the song was beautiful. I related to the song personally. She did too, you know. It's very relatable, not only to us, but the people that are listening.
Yeah.
And yeah, the song is going to go higher and higher from here.
And it's already going high, girl. And also with you talking about like how you guys just, you know, came together so effortlessly. You can see it. You guys have like a sisterhood, and it's so sweet. I love it. But I also then need to ask you, because, ma'am, people are waiting for an album.
Yes.
They are waiting for you to give us a body of work. What can we expect? When can we expect it? What can you tell us right now?
I can just tell you that expect it June.
Oh.
I don't know the exact date.
Oh. That's now, my sister. Now.
Now.
You know, I'm available for album launches, ne?
Yes.
I can.
Are you?
Very, yes. I launch very well.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I can. I snip
But okay, perfect. Got a job. But my babe, I have to ask you, because like you're brand new to a lot of everything that's happening right now, which is incredible. What's your favorite thing that's happened so far in your very young career?
My music.
Oh, I love that.
I think I really, really love the musical journey that I'm in currently, you know, the project that I'm doing.
Yes.
My EP, I'm very excited about that one. So there are exciting things that are happening, you know, on the side, undercover, that I don't want to, you know, reveal. But honestly, my baby is my music right now, and I'm very, very excited about that.
We're also very excited, my queen, and we can't wait. Lima Pansy is the name, and you better not forget it, honey, because she is an absolute superstar. And the beautiful thing is that she's not going anywhere, Expresso family. She's going to be blowing us away with her vocals later on. So like I said, I'm sure you already know her, but if you don't, you're about to fall in love. Right now, though, there's a whole lot happening with my Cape Town family. Hi, my Graham and my lovely Carl.
Sure.
Why wasn't I lovely, first of all?
No, because I got lovely. Did you not feel that?
You do look lovely this morning.
Thank you, so do
not
you.
just a lovely guy. Well, maybe you're also a Real Madrid supporter and have something to still be happy about when it comes to sports. So let's use that happiness. If you're passionate about your game like this young man, you could use your sport know-how, that insider knowledge, to predict match day results and claim your share in today's sports stake jackpots, and they're big. So your chances of winning could be even bigger off the pitch than they are on it. But you've got to play.
Exactly. And if you want to play, number one, Hala Madrid. Next next one. Get your favorite sports day game on the nationallottery.co.za website. So make sure to play right now and stand a chance to earn bragging rights to hashtag the Inja Your Game.
Good luck.
So
Now, are you ready?
no, are you ready?
No, are you
no,
ready?
No, no,
Bob?
my
No,
lovely, my lovely Graham. Let me tell you.
Break it
JP,
down.
are you excited about JP as well?
I am. I don't know what to expect this morning. Can we please just have JP wave to us?
Yes, please.
Okay,
Yes.
brace yourself. We're going to get the
Look,
popcorns. He's done a deep dive for us because that's what's required when
Yes.
assessing a movie where the actors, where everyone on set pretty much has gone method to get it right. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. How many popcorns is it going to get? We will find out in just a moment.
Yes, I feel like there's going to be some big debate around the popcorns. And that segues beautifully into the big debate on S3, and you'll hear all about it in the next couple of minutes. So stay with us. It is your Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Only you can make my day. It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Impressive. Welcome back, you beauties. Yes, it's going to be a little bit silly today, so you're just going to have to work with us because we are having far too much fun embracing an incredible movie. And of course, our good friend has done a deep dive.
Yes.
He's gone full method for us this morning. I've always known that we were on that line, buddy. Has it finally happened?
Just by the way, I'm pretty sure Graham was apologizing to our director there, who this whole morning has been trying to say, guys, do the line, say the thing, please move on, but we're acting like a bunch of monkeys for good reason.
And we should, because these guys took it there. Man, what? It feels like they've always been good, these films, but this feels like a step up, man. How are we feeling about Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes?
So, like, I'm sure you guys agree, because it sounds like you do. Like, this series is so underrated and so overlooked.
Yes.
I think it came out, like Apes in general, too much in the time of, say, the superhero movies like Avengers and stuff like that. And those have their place and whatever.
For sure.
But, man, the Apes series is... I mean, these are Graham's words here. Like, it has gravitas, it has pathos, it has size, and it has, like, heavy seriousness. And fortunately, they carry all of those things in an appreciable way that it's deserving of the name.
Great.
Before I get into all of that, though, and what the story is about, let's have a look at some of the behind the scenes for the Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. It's a week old now, but sometimes, you know, these movies come out and people go, what, that's released already?
Yeah.
Got to rush to the cinema. Here's a look.
The Planet of the Apes franchise, it lasts and really transcends time. The legacy of these movies is very important to me. Any film after Caesar's journey has to be equally profound. And Wes all achieved that with Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
What Andy Serkis did was just amazing. He brought a digital character to life. With Kingdom, we get to contribute to this great legacy. We wanted to give people this immersive experience into a world we've never seen before.
Wes did something new, and I was really excited to pass on the baton.
The fans of the previous trilogy will appreciate that we took this leap forward to do our own thing, but still honor what came before.
Wes's vision is extraordinary. It really does feel like the ultimate Planet of the Apes movie.
Bend for your king. Never.
Sorry, I'm loving that scream at the end. It's so yes, Queen.
Yeah.
But you know, this entire franchise, I was working in a video shop and the Planet of the Apes came out with Mark Wahlberg. And already it got me going with the concept over here. That type of, like, it almost felt like the origins of our own intelligence is now questioned. Are we really that intelligent?
You're into the ancient aliens things.
I am into that sort of thing. Like, so please talk to us about this movie and why it takes this franchise to the next level.
And I think why that feeling is sort of maintained so well is because, like I said to Kevin Durant, JP was just talking to us.
What a mensch, man. What a good guy.
Dropper.
What I appreciate about the series is that similar to the way Dune feels future ancient, like Kingdom, the Planet of the Apes, these movies move from like, oh, this is 1 year apart, that's 10 years apart, that's 30, and now we're suddenly 300, 400 years into the future. But they don't care to like spoon feed you that stuff.
Yeah.
So this is where this movie starts, and you've got this young ape named Noah, and he is This is a sweet aspect of it. The previous movies were very much mission-minded. They're on a mission, or they're doing an exodus. They're on their way out, or their way in, etc., etc. And this one almost starts with the coming of age.
He's personal. It's a relationship, a dad, a son.
The little kid monkey is, oh, that's wrong of me, sorry, species. The kid ape is coming of age in that what you're looking at there is a scene where he has to choose his first eagle egg. He belongs to this tribe that tames eagles. And this is already interesting because now the series is introducing, well, eventually culture comes along. You know, after they found speech, after they found sentience, after they found self-reflection, they suddenly have laws. It's so interesting that they you know, there's ceremony.
There's framework around that culture,
So it's beautifully fleshed out there for a start, but then obviously it has to get into the drama. After that, whole nice breezy coming of age and settling feeling, that very settled feeling, which, like I said, is a bit of a breath of fresh air in all the action of the whole series.
The spoon-fed action of movies lately as well,
certainly. He has to then find his way to this other ape tribe. I don't think I want to say too much about why he's there. I think the trailers might give that away. Whatever, I'm not going to get into what happens. Obviously, I've seen it, but it goes then on this epic arc of him meeting Proximus Caesar, who is played by this Kevin Durant guy. And he does this so well. I just remember, like, in the interview, what is so preposterous, like having a front row seat to someone just pulling out an ape. Which I wouldn't obviously ask a grown-up to do, like, oh, do the line, do the line.
Yeah, for sure, but it's not a gimmick.
He was so gracious.
Yeah.
And you see, like, the micro musculature under this man's face contort. Actors are such impressive human beings,
Yes, they are.
Like, suddenly the lip changes shape in a way that is so hyper-controlled down to the most minuscule level. And so you got to praise the performances. And partly that's thanks to the guy you just saw, Andy Serkis, who runs the Apes school. This is the other thing about Apes that I appreciate so much, is like they were like, okay, good dudes, we're going to do a movie where eventually an ape is on the back of a horse firing 2 machine guns from either hand, and we have to make this serious.
And it's got to work, it's got to land.
I respect so much that, and compared to these other movies that came out, because I'm not a fan of the superhero movies, like they sometimes feel so obliged to, let's have a Paul Ruddy funny moment. Let's talk off and have this moment where, and let's over-explain here and over-explain there.
Kind of gimmicky, it kind of spoon feeds you.
It has its own, it works in its own way, sure. But here, they're like, no, 100% commitment to dead seriousness. And that's why it sometimes feels Shakespearean. It's like the previous one, every shot looked like Rembrandt. And this is something that I actually didn't like necessarily about this one. Sometimes the camera work is too interested in finding too much with the eye, rather than being locked off on a shot like the way you watch Saving Private Ryan or something.
Okay, for sure, let the scene play it out.
So it's a bit too adventurous in camera, but that's definitely not a sin. It is definitely a worthwhile addition to the whole series. And good grief, I really appreciate the seriousness. I really appreciate the commitment, and never going, okay, guys, let's take a break from the heightened sort of like sensory thing. No, Apes is committed all the way. And,
once it starts, it don't stop.
Magic, like definite props to the dude, the director Wes Ball, who I didn't have faith in to begin with, because he did the Maze Runner before. Dude pulled out the stops and definitely is a worthy addition to the cause here. However, let's have a look at a scene of the guy I was just mentioning, Kevin Durand as Proximus Caesar, and he induces here so much of, you know, if you ask average Joes like us, act. First thing that we're going to do as a bunch of cliche people is like scream and shout on everything. That's acting.
Go
but
big,
he floods the place with menace. Anyway, I'm menacing my own time here. Let's have a look at Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
What a wonderful day! What a wonderful day! Are we thankful for the words of Caesar? We are thankful. Do we bend our heads? We bend. Say his words. Say his words! What a wonderful day!
Sure, you
So
feed it.
what a wonderful day is something you'd whisper to a friend. That to actually package that in that menace you spoke of.
His
What a wonderful
tone,
day.
the little
Ominous.
inflections.
You know, that's actually a pretty clever observation. It's like, it might remind you of like in The Last King of Scotland, very much Idi Amin is like this tea drinking, like friendly, oh, I'm the neighborhood guy. But he acts so well to flood, like I said, flood the place with menace.
Wow.
But again, my favorite thing about this is that everyone is 100% committed. And it was great seeing actually South Africans are committed too. I worry sometimes with these movies, and I think it happened in the past, it's like people go, it's monkeys, I can't take that seriously. The way people treat cartoons, cartoons are for kids or whatever. But this actually went to #1 in SA. It means you guys are enjoying it. And for those who didn't know it's out, maybe go watch it a second time. Speaking of numbers, though, you guys like to hear popcorn, don't you?
Oh, man, it's with great trepidation because it sounds like this is going to get a big score. But
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is the worst of the 4 Apes movies and actually better than most movies, so it still gets 8 out of 10.
Wow.
Did you just say 8 out of 10? Wow. Sorry, I had to go there.
Stop
there we go.
monkeying around.
Yes, okay, there you go.
Absolutely
I got
beautiful.
Rector's trying to give orders to apes. Sorry, the show's gone now. It's a monkey show now.
Esther said it. We're going to let him just go off and play in the foliage. Absolutely love it, dude. Love the deep dive that he went. Just do some grooming there. Just
We
give
need
him
to
little
go to
few
Joburg
minutes.
ASAP. Please go to Joburg. I need help.
Oh man, what I absolutely love about us as an Expresso family is the fact that we've got big things happening in Cape Town, big things happening in Johannesburg, which means big things happening all around the country and beyond. Thank you very much. It is always my favorite thing that we get to kick off your morning in the best way possible. And we've got a couple of things that we always have lined up, right? So first and foremost, my friend, we want to be educated as an Expresso family, which is why we're going to be taking a look at some water storage ways that we can, possibly implement in our homes. What is the best way to do that? And then we're also going to be hearing all about big things on S3, which is the big debate. We're getting ready for elections and it's happening in less than 2 weeks. And trust me, my friend, everything you need to know about it is on the big debate, which is why we got the producer in the building. We're going to take a short break, but we'll be back on the other side of this.
Join markets.com today. Start your journey to trading success and stand a chance of winning one of 2 iPhone 15s valued at 20,000 Rand each. With 6 global licenses, 4.7 million clients worldwide, and free insight on the markets from trading expert Ruan Landsberg, markets.com is where opportunity meets education. Download and sign up now on markets.com mobile app. And that competition ends Friday, the 17th of May. Good luck.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
It is your Feel Good Breakfast Show, Expresso here on S3, and it is time to do something, you know, act on something.
Yeah.
You can't just sit around while things are happening. You have to really just feel it and know that today is Builders Do Day, where we get our home projects done. Now, the thing is, projects say not only for home. If you think about a lot of situations all over the country, you know, sometimes Do Day is a lot more than just like fixing up a little hole in a wall somewhere, right?
Yeah. It could be fixing a municipality. It could be fixing your community.
There
it could be helping your neighbor. We are diving into essential water storage solutions. Now a lot of you have suddenly looked up and are taking interest. I would imagine especially up in Jersey. So get ready to discover some practical tips and some innovative ideas to keep your water supply secure. This is going to be a game changer. Let's jump right in to the water.
Hi everyone, it's Ndibo here. I'm your DIY enthusiast, and today we're going to discuss one of the most crucial elements when it comes to sustainable living, which is called water storage solution. You know, I've got a pleasure with chatting to Marie Swart, who's going to help us in one of the most creative ways on how we can store water and also conserve water as well. So let's dive in. Maurice, please tell me, what is the significance of water conservation for our nation?
In a water-scarce country like ours, where we regularly have droughts, I think it's up to every citizen to try and conserve as much water as possible. So we cater for a wide variety of customers, from somebody that wants to have a little 20-litre tank in a rental apartment to someone who wants water storage for a factory or a hospital. We cater for everything in between. Most of our customers are homeowners that wants to have backup water for when there's a water outage.
Now let's talk about installation. I know that's one of the most important aspects. So can I do it myself, or is it something that I need a qualified installer to do the job for me?
Doing the installations is not that technical if you have a technical background. Obviously, having a plumber doing the water part of it and an electrician doing the electrical part of it, if you're installing a pump, is a great advantage. But doing it yourself is not that difficult.
Maurice, please tell us, when it comes to the many different water storage solutions, for example, you have a customer with limited space and also someone who wants to do a large-scale setting. How do those cater for those different customers?
Obviously, the size of the tank will determine the space it takes up. The most popular sizes we have for limited space is around a 950 or a 1,000-litre tank. The bigger tanks for larger houses is normally either 2,400 litres to 5,000 litres. We've got two major water systems that we offer at Builders. The first one is a rainwater harvesting system. That water is not potable. I wouldn't recommend drinking it, but it's a wonderful way of storing water for when you want to fill your pool or water your garden. The second one is a municipal backup system. As long as you keep rotating the water, taking care of the water isn't a big concern. It's more important to do the installation correctly from the beginning. Pre-filtering the water to get as much sediment away from the tank as possible, and then filtration going into the house will all help to maintain the water before you use it.
Maurice, please tell us, for someone who's interested in a water storage solution, how does Builders Do They provide an opportunity for customers who are interested in learning more about sustainable living and also water conservation?
So on our website, there's a lot of information that can assist customers in choosing the correct solution. We've got knowledgeable sales staff in store, and then also we do give information like YouTube videos that we've done on all the different aspects of saving water, water filtration and water pumps.
The tips and insights that I found very helpful that was shared with Builders today is that when it comes to your rainwater harvesting system, that's a very easy system to install, and then anyone can do it, and it's never too late to do that. And then it comes with a very detailed step guide where any person in their own household will be able to install as well. Whether you want to save money or to conserve water or just to live a normal self-sufficient life, Builders has got you covered. So visit the nearest Builders store physically or online at builders.co.za. They have a wide range of water storage solutions perfect for you and your family. Make this Builders Due Day worthwhile because every single drop counts. So let's do it.
I love that. I know we make light of these big challenges that so many South Africans are facing, like water shortages, like power outages, but the power can get back into your hands, and today could be your due day where you finally get to finish those home projects that you've put off, that you so desperately want to do. And to help you, we've got a little competition where you stand a chance to win a 2,000 Rand Builders shopping voucher.
Wowza. Okay, so to enter, all you have to do is answer one simple question, and here's the scenario. It's due day at your home, so you shop at Builders. What home improvement tasks are on your due day list, and which tools or materials do you need from Builders? It's actually quite simple. And share your answer with the hashtag BuildersDueDay in your entry, and you could be a lucky winner. And you've got until Friday, 31 May at midnight to enter. Terms and conditions on expressoshow.com. Water you waiting for?
You're still on your Feel Good Breakfast show right here on S3. And my love, S3 is the home of really incredible shows. Do you know what I mean? Thanks, bosses. So when I say this, okay, I am talking about the fact that we have the elections looming. They're coming up so soon, less than 2 weeks, my friend. And we're lucky enough to have incredible shows that genuinely let us in on what is happening, what we need to be in the know of, and more than anything else, sparking viral debate and viral conversation in the country, all in the name of making sure we are clued up. So this morning, we are talking all things the big debate on S3. And of course, we have one of the queens that is behind this show, somebody who is making sure that we indeed 100% have all of the most knowledgeable people when it comes to the political landscape of South Africa, as well as what it means 30 years of democracy in our country. Everybody, please welcome to the show. It is the producer of The Big Debate. It is Mpumi Mete. You get a pop because you're doing great work, my sister.
That's probably the only place I'll find it gets heated.
Of course.
It gets heated on The Big Debate.
And you guys are like very proper, you know what I mean?
Only in the morning.
Oh, love that.
In the morning.
Mpumi, you're doing such amazing work genuinely, because I feel like this is such an important show to South Africa. That's why it's been around for 15 years.
Oh, yeah.
So let's speak about what exactly The Big Debate actually does, because it is a very important thing, but I feel like you guys also really just, you know, allow a huge conversation to happen in South Africa.
Huge indeed, Zanele. Just on the audience, we have anything between 120 to 150 audience members.
Sure.
And it's not just any audience members, it's ordinary South Africans from across the country.
Wow.
We've got people probably on their way to our studios as we speak right now to participate this evening. We've got civil society groups, we've got grassroots organizations, from Abahlali baseMjondolo to students organizations, young people that are active in the community, sitting down in conversation with our leaders, with decision makers, from government ministers, CEOs of corporates, big businesses, small businesses. And the unique nature of the show is that you don't often have South Africans in one room discussing issues that affect all of us.
And especially South Africans from different places, different classes, you know, and especially for me, I think the fact that it is ordinary South Africans with the actual decision makers.
Oh, yeah.
That's so special.
Holding them accountable, engaging, but also coming up with solutions. I always think it's sort of like a lekgotlanyana. It's our own little kodesa.
I love that. So, honorable member, then please tell me, when we speak about episode 1, we know it was incredible. It was all about social issues. What can we expect in episode 2, and what are some of the things that you're going to be tackling throughout the season?
You mentioned it earlier. It is less than 2 weeks to elections. Tonight on The Big Debate, we have the big 3 parties. So our governing party, our official opposition, and the EFF. So we've got ANC, DA, and EFF. And we've got members of the political parties coming. But of course, you said, we are no experts, we bring the experts in. We've got a young person, Malaika Waazania Mahlatsi, who just recently, she's an author, she's a political commentator. She's going to be amongst our panelists. We've also got Lindiwe Mazibuko of Future Elect, and she's also going to be on our panel. We've got
big guns.
Labor unions. Everybody's coming through. And this one is particularly special because it is audience-driven. So we allow the audience to ask questions to our leaders who are saying, vote for us. And the question is, why should we vote for you?
Love that. I love that. And they must tell us why, because I don't want any potholes. There are many things I don't want, Expresso family. I think I should come be your audience member,
I think you should come. I think you should
you.
come and send your questions through. Otherwise, just follow at The Big Debate SA on all our platforms and all our socials. We are online.
Yes.
And we also take comments from the people that couldn't make it to the studio.
Nice. You see, I like that. Something else I like, though, is the fact that you guys, you have very heated debates. It's not just a debate. I was a debater when I was younger, right? And things used to get, very hectic. So I need to ask you, how do you make sure, as the producer that you are, that, all of the voices are just equally represented, and more than anything else, that it's still a good conversation?
Fortunately, that job falls solely on Tembegile Mkhototo, and I think he manages well. But look, I think South Africans are accustomed to having conversations. So we haven't had moments where, we needed the bouncers in.
Oh, I love that.
Stand by, but we haven't had moments. And I suppose today is also the same. We're going to be expecting people to have constructive conversation, progressive conversation. But let's just hold fingers.
That everything's okay. Hey, and with the big three.
Cross fingers.
Very quickly, before I let you go, Mpumi, why should South Africans go out and vote?
Why not? I think so much has happened for us to have this right to vote. It is your responsibility to vote. And I often say, people say, we don't know what to vote for anymore. Maybe tune into shows like The Big Debate and find out, and actually do your own research. Read the manifestos and find out what the parties have. Also, because next week we have some of the newer parties and the independent candidates.
Love that. Beautiful. Bumi and the team have got us, okay? We are going to be equipped come the 29th of May. And, of course, you can make sure that you catch The Big Debate every Thursday at 6 p.m. right here on S3. A huge, incredible thing that they are doing, and you want to be part of it, my lovely. Now, something else you want to be part of is the rest of the show. So let me tell you what is coming up. First and foremost, we're getting into everything online trading. What do you need to know about it? I know some of us have heard about it, but we're not sure. It's going to be happening here on your Feel Good Breakfast show, okay? And then the Absa Run Your City race happened, and we got to let you in on the highlights. I told you about our heroes who made us so proud from the Expresso family, but there were a whole lot of South Africans that did the same thing as well and went out there and showed who they truly are. Do not go anywhere. You're still on your Feel Good Breakfast show. We're going to take a short break, but we'll be back on the other side of this.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show, Expresso, and we love empowering you with the correct knowledge in certain areas, and I think this is a critical one. If you are looking for a multi-award winning, multi-regulated online trading broker and with over 15 years experience in Forex, share, commodity, EFTs, cryptocurrency, indices, as well as bonds, well, markets.com is the trading tool for you. Now, as a broker, they have 4.7 million clients globally, which further strengthens credibility, definitely, but recently began a financial education initiative in hopes it'll assist its members in acquiring practical trading skills, including a deep understanding of advanced risk management techniques that are critical to you. And of course, we have to bring in the head of education. Ruan Landsberg is here to tell us a bit more about something that is often really misunderstood. Ruan,
completely.
Goeiemorgen, welcome. It's going to be a great chat because trust me, I think a lot of people need to hear this.
Yeah, look, like I said, that's the reason we want to come on the show as well. It's a really good industry that's been misunderstood for a long, long time.
Yeah.
And I think if we can just clear some things up, just give some good indication of what it's really about, I think that will be amazing.
Let's do it.
And you're a living proof of this. If you invest the time, if you have the right mindset, the consistency over time, you reap the reward. It's not one move. It's not one sell. It's not one trade that is going to, it might be great. You might have a great result, but it's all about that long term. So that being said, how does markets.com fit into this ecosystem? What do you guys represent?
Okay, so with any broker, I mean, any trader needs a broker, so that's the first things first. So for me personally, a broker is a broker. I mean, it's just a platform.
Yeah.
So the only way you can stand out is in the sense of regulation and support. So client services. At the end of the day, you need to know your money is safe and that if something happens, there's someone to phone. So for us, we focus on customer support. So as soon as you sign up, within a few minutes, someone is going to call you, is going to send you an email, send you a WhatsApp. So you're always in contact with those guys.
It's personal.
So it's not, if they phone you initially, they're like, you don't want to answer the phone. But when you want to make a withdrawal, it's like, what's that guy's number again? And so that's exactly why we focus on that.
It sounds like you're venting a little bit, but it's okay. This is a safe place. You're allowed
exactly
to.
What it is.
Okay, well, so what makes your brokerage unique? I know there's a lot going on out there in that space. So there's a lot in the, call it the multiverse of brokerages. So why is yours different from others?
Okay, so number one is the regulation. I think that's the most important thing that you always touch on is we have an ODP license, we have an FSCA license, 6 regulations globally as well. But the ODP license is where the difference comes in. So we are ODP regulated, which is one of 3 brokers that I know of in South Africa personally.
Wow.
And then once again, it comes down to the support and the platform. So we have multiple solutions because you as a trader need multiple solutions. You can't just have MT4 trade on there because you need the analyzing platform. You need multiple things that helps you to line up and make trading a good experience for you. And then finally, the trading conditions. As a trader, you want to have the best trading conditions possible and make sure that you're not getting manipulated or you're not getting stopped out at the wrong places.
Wow. I love it. It's like having your team around you and getting to benefit from the compound knowledge, to use a term like that, because you do get to lean on everyone else's successes and learn from everyone else's failures, but you've got to share that knowledge. So we've got, it feels like quite an elite circle around you, so let's make it even more elite and bring in the Markets Club. What is that about?
So Markets Club is an initiative that I'm running and something that I'm really passionate about. So I mean, I do events with these guys 7 to 9 every single night. I don't have to do it, but I end up doing it because I love talking about trading as it's changed my life. So when I started getting into the industry 9 years back, I mean, we had all these guys sitting on cars with cash and stuff. And I was a security guard at the time. So when I paid my first course, I only had to save up that 10K and I lost all that money because the strategy wasn't there. There was no mentorship. There's no education. And then at the end of the day, education is about longevity. Like, what am I learning in the long term? And through that, I started educating myself, started doing international courses, started building myself up. And that's when Markets.com reached out to me. So I'm running the educational program. So you don't have to buy courses. You don't have to go through all these things. You have a person that's been in the industry, a person that have a proven track record over time that's going to help you, educate you for free, provide you with the materials, and once again, the consistency of mentorship. Because I can give you the product and I can show you the course of how to do it. But if I'm not constantly showing you on the live market what I'm seeing and how I'm interpreting the market, that foundation just goes out of the window.
And we know there are critical gateways. And when one of those arrives, you need to be on it or you need to be preemptive.
Exactly.
And that only comes if you know.
So let's look at I'm going to go layman's terms now. People want to get into markets. The reality is that it's not going to happen for you tomorrow. You're going to put in like 50 Rand and then, I got 5 million Rand. I've won the markets. I think that's what people think because of instant gratification on social media. And that's what it is. We want the quick pulse of dopamine. That's the hits we want. But you said 9 years and you were a security guard. So this particular thing, is this something that we should be looking at getting into at this time? I know that it's a very difficult thing to say, but what are the markets looking like at this time? For anybody who wants to sign up at markets.com, is this a good time to say, hey, Ruan, I saw you on TV, let's do something?
Well, look, it's always about, I think, with anything in life. I mean, you guys are doing this for full-time living. That's why you guys are so good at your job.
Thank you.
So it's a thing of, if you're going to go into trading and you're going to spend an hour on a day, expect a return of an hour a day. So at the end of the day, it's, if you want to be a full-time trader, you need to be a full-time trader. So it takes years to learn. Just the foundation alone and the education around it takes years to learn. I mean, I've done over R1 million worth of courses. I've done all these things that I didn't need that, but it took me so many things just to get to this simple one approach, just to realize it's about psychology. So if you're not willing to change yourself outside the trading industry, you're never going to change yourself inside the trading industry, because you need to be mentally locked in at all given times for you to actually be a profitable trader. So I always say focus on the small gains. At the end of the day, if you make 1% every week and it ends up being 4% per month, you're still doing better than any investment return that you can make. Wow. So rather focus on being the consistent and focus on the long-term gains in the industry. Because at the end of the day, if you want to make R1 million a month, you're not going to fund 100,000 Rand and make R1 million, even in a year's time. Because, I mean, it's 1,000% returns. It's just unrealistic and ridiculous.
Keep that for Instagram,
you need to do that. And that's what you said on Instagram. This narrative is getting pushed that you just fund the amount and you become a millionaire overnight. And I think that's more killing young minds, to be honest, because it's something that changed my life. And it really disrupts the industry, because if you're teaching a person and you're helping a person out, he already comes in with that initiative of, I'm going to join this course and become a millionaire. If it doesn't, then he comes back to you and say, well, your course doesn't work, or your platform doesn't work, or your education doesn't work.
Yeah, well, I think you are absolutely proving the converse. And 10 years is not a very long amount of time to go from security guard to where you find yourself right now. So I'm looking at pretty good returns anyway. I think set the dopamine kick aside.
Yes.
Stay off social media. Wait at least 10 years before you start printing your bank slips and putting it up there for people to see. The bottom line is plug into the credibility, that compound knowledge and direct experience lived every day with markets.com.
And here's how you can win big with markets.com.
Join markets.com today. Start your journey to trading success and stand a chance of winning one of 2 iPhone 15s valued at 20,000 Rand each. With 6 global licenses, 4.7 million clients worldwide, and free insight on the markets from trading expert Ruan Landsberg, markets.com is where opportunity meets education. Download and sign up now on markets.com mobile app. And that competition ends Friday, the 17th of May. Good luck.
Just after 7 o'clock, let's take a look at your news and your feel-good breakfast show starting nationally. Now, Durban Magistrate, that is Vincent Klatchwayo, yesterday refused bail to 5 suspects who are facing charges of murdering the musician Kiernan Forbes, AKA, and his friend Tabelo Motswane in Durban last year. 4 of the accused, apart from the alleged mastermind Zwitemba Gwabeni, have pending court cases against them. The magistrate ruled that it wasn't in the interest of justice to grant bail to the 5. 2 more accused are being held in the Eswatini, and of course, the SA has already applied for extradition. Now, various organizations, civil rights groups and opposition parties have indicated they're ready to start legal action after President Cyril Ramaphosa promulgated the legislation on national health insurance yesterday afternoon. Now, numerous health experts and economists have warned that the NHI is unconstitutional and unworkable and could cause immense damage to the economy and health sector. The government says everyone will be able to, and I quote, access NHI contracted GPs, clinics or hospitals closest to them, whether in the public or private sectors. Now, on to international news. Slovak Prime Minister Roberto Fico has been shot in what officials are calling an assassination attempt. Yesterday, the Slovak defense minister said Fico had been in surgery for 3.5 hours and was fighting for his life. Fico was hit in the stomach, arm and leg. He was reportedly hit 5 times. The alleged assailant was detained by police. Ministers told journalists it was a politically motivated attack. The incident has been described as one of the most horrific attacks on an EU leader in recent history. Now, a Swiss court has sentenced a former Gambian minister to 20 years in prison for crimes against humanity. Ousmane Sonko fled to Switzerland in 2016, shortly before Gambian President Yahya Jammeh was forced out of power after refusing to admit he had lost elections. His government was accused of numerous rights abuses. After NGOs presented evidence of atrocities committed against Jammeh's political opponents, Sonko was arrested. The 55-year-old former interior minister was convicted of intentional homicide, torture and false imprisonment yesterday. He was acquitted of rape. And finally, 15-year-old Yasin Akwawaya, a grade 10 learner at Greenside High School in Joburg, has won the provincial leg of the National SA Youth Water Prize with his Project Weatherman hydrologic approach to water management. He earned a 6,000 Rand prize, a first-place trophy and a bursary, igniting enthusiasm for future projects. Now, this year's competition showcased 14 Gauteng schools' ingenuity, reflecting the program's commitment to sustainable water practices. Reshoketswe Malepe, a department coordinator of water support services, extend heartfelt appreciation to participating schools for their unwavering support that continues to enrich water education and stewardship efforts. Greenside also secured 3rd place and bagged a 4,000 Rand prize. Of course, we need to look after those minds of the future. That's it for news for now. Another update coming up in 1 hour, but let's take a look at the sport. Here's G.
I'm just saying, from a Greenside High alumni, congratulations. An amazing school that punches way, way above its weight class. Absolutely awesome. So proud of those teachers and those students. Just keep on fighting. Absolutely love that. Well, the same could be said of our footballers in the English Premier League, because it's the business end right now. And we had quite a fixture last night. Ahmad Diallo netted his first Premier League goal, in fact, and provided an assist, leading Manchester United to a 3-2 win over their closest rivals on the log, Newcastle United, at Old Trafford. So despite the victory, Eric Ten Hag's team, they remain 8th level on 57 points with the 7th-placed Newcastle United. And elsewhere, Chelsea, they moved up to 6th with 60 points. That was after their 2-1 win over Brighton and Hove Albion, now bolstering their bid for a European berth and, of course, the money that comes with it. Now, we keep the English connection, but bring it back home as Burnley striker Lyle Foster returns to the Bafana squad for the upcoming World Qualifiers against Zimbabwe and Nigeria. We're going to need him, tough ones, and we need the victories now. So after missing out since October due to taking some time out to strengthen his mental health, which we certainly applaud, Bafana currently 2nd in Group C with 3 points. They'll be aiming to strengthen that position, obviously, after a 2-1 win over Benin and then a 2-0 loss to Rwanda last year. Now, plenty to get excited about on the sporting front. Why? Because it's an Olympic year, and SASCOC has officially announced the first team of SA athletes for the Paris Olympic Games, and they pack a punch. So we're covering aquatics, athletics, canoeing, gymnastics, and wrestling with this first release, and some notable big names: Chad Leclos, Tatiana Smith, obviously formerly Schoenmaker, Wade van Niekerk back in the mix, Akani Simbine having an unbelievably fast year, Gerda Steyn having an unbelievably fast life, and Geordie Smith, who I think is ready for a medal. Some good news for the athletes as well. Those medals come with a little bit of cash. The athletes will receive 400,000 for gold, 200,000 for silver, and 100,000 for bronze. And the coaches, very much a part of their success, will be rewarded 100,000 for silver and gold, and then the 50,000 will receive the bronze, or the bronze medalists will receive 50,000 as well. Fantastic notion there. Now let's turn to tennis, and all roads leading to to Rome right now as Aryna Sabalenka cruised into the semi-finals of the Rome Open after comfortably defeating Jelena Ostapenko in straight sets. She made it look easy, 6-2, 6-4. The second seed, Sabalenka needed an hour and 13 minutes to see off Ostapenko and improve her record against the Latvian opponent to 3 wins and no defeats. Then in the last 4, crowd favourite Sabalenka will face Miami Open winner Danielle Collins. The 26-year-old could get a rematch of the Madrid final. That's when she lost, obviously, in dramatic fashion to world number 1 Iga Swiatek earlier this month. Let's hope we get the fireworks again. But that's where we leave our sport for now. Let's take a look at the roads.
Let's do that. And starting in Randburg, there's heavy congestion along the N1 southbound. After Bayes Nodia Drive, expect delays and do maintain a safe following distance in the area and add some extra travel time as well. That's all I have for you when it comes to traffic. Let's take a look at the weather. Before I get to the temperatures, there are some weather warnings for you. The SA Weather Service has issued a warning for extreme fire. That's high fire danger conditions over several municipalities in the northern, western and eastern Cape. Specifically, the Hantam, Karreeberg and Ubuntu local municipalities in the northern Cape, along with the Beaufort and Laingsburg local municipalities in the western Cape, as well as parts of the Dr. Bayes Nodia and Amahlati local municipalities in the eastern Cape. They are all at risk. This alert comes as the northern Cape enters its peak fire season, lasting some 28 weeks and emphasizing the ongoing challenge of managing fire risks in the region. Meanwhile, the rest of the country can expect fine and warm weather conditions. And talking about those conditions, I have a sunrise view just for you. And this came from Alistair from Durban, who sent this picture through to us on that amazing number, 068-408-8863, of course. And I mean, this is fantastic. So remember the number, 063-408-8863. If you can beat that, it is a gorgeous image. The sun is looking good. Positivity all around. We'd love to see it. So please send yours along to us. We'd love to feature you right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show as we take a look at your temperatures.
Now, I know we've taken a step back from the sports, and I'm trying not to mention that town that starts with a U and how hot it is today. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying my best, but come on.
It's fine.
I'm trying.
It's 33.
Come on. So if you are a sports fan, okay, there's nothing better than beating your mate who's on an opposing team and then rubbing his nose in it with the money that you won. Because you could, if you are passionate about your game, use that sports know-how, that insider knowledge to predict the match day results and then claim your share in today's Sports Take jackpots. And there's some big ones. Your chances of winning big just became a reality. You've got to do it.
So if you want to bet on Real Madrid, now's your time. You can play your favorite sports stake game on the nationallottery.co.za. That's the website, so make sure to play now and stand a chance to earn bragging rights to hashtag the Inja Ye Game. And the game continues right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show today.
So proud of everybody, all the weekend warriors, the elite athletes who stepped out in style, and I love the fact that our city embraced it. The Absa Run Your City event was a massive success in the mother city, and we're going to take you inside just so fast, Boo, 27 minutes.
Of course, we got our team here. I mean, the thing is, they posted this in a WhatsApp group, and suddenly we had to just say, you know what, our team here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show, they work so hard, they make us look really good. And the thing is, when they do something like achieve a feat like this, we have to stop and say, We love you, team. We're going to chat to you very, very soon. So we'll be up in the control room ASAP.
Yeah,
and it's going to be beautiful. So stand by. It is your Feel Good Breakfast Show.
One, two. 1, 2. 1, 2.
Testing handout 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3.
Testing 1 2 3. Testing.
Testing 1 2 3.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Welcome back as we celebrate movement. We celebrate a city embracing that movement. Now I've got Bianca and Coleman sitting beside me. I can't wait to find out their experience of the Absa Run Your City event that took place this past Sunday. They were there. In fact, they had time to heckle me as they crossed the finish line. But it was an amazing opportunity to run the mother cities. Runners from all walks of life tackled a very fast 10 kilometers from Milnerton all the way into the CBD with the finish line that ends as it should on the steps of Absa's building. Now, I had the great pleasure of being there, witnessing the chias, getting some of those amazing stories, because yes, in this case, your story really does matter. Take a look. The countdown to the Absa Run Your City 10K is done and dusted. The elites are ready to set off, and I have a feeling records are going to be broken today. But whether walking, jogging, or just screaming from the sidelines, the energy is electric. This is going to be an unforgettable day. Come on! And they are off. What I love about the Absa Run Your City series, it's not just the elites. You've got amateurs, you've got weekend warriors, you've got whole families out here to have a good time. And when I say the energy is electric, it is palpable. The positive vibe here is incredible. I cannot wait to see who takes the 10K down in Cape Town. Come on, you got this.
Incredible. I've been training for almost like 1 year. Wow. And this is my first race, and I did it like in memory of my belated mom. And you know, she would have been so happy to see me running. And you know, it's a personal achievement, you know.
It was a fantastic race, and I think I did a good time, but I'll wait for the final results. And yeah, I put it all in, and lovely view, Table Mountain coming in. And so now I'm just gonna kick back and relax.
The route was epic. The vibe was just at the highest level. Thank you, Absa, for organizing this. We really did paint our city red. And this is my 5th race, wow. Absa. Thank you.
This is my first one. Oh, wow. And she encouraged me to come along, and then I did.
and it was fantastic. My goal was to get a medal, obviously, but also it's for a good cause, I believe. Resources that are going to underprivileged and charities and stuff like that, which is fantastic.
Today was an absolute vibe, but also a little bit sad for me because it's the fourth one, but the first one I couldn't run. I'm nursing an injury.
Oh, no.
But what was good about it was that I could actually be here and watch the winners come through, and man, what an absolute treat. I am exceedingly proud, and I think this year, since we launched our new brand promise, which is Your Story Matters, it means that much more because you literally have 12,000 plus stories. Everybody has a different reason they're doing this. Some are running, some are elite, some just got off the couch yesterday. But everyone's story comes together in this beautiful cascade of red that has hit the mother city today. Just watching people break 28 minutes for the 10K is absolutely amazing.
There was a feeling, a strong feeling that Vincent could take that record again today. How are you feeling about your run?
I'm feel happy about my time and my running. Yeah. What makes me to be here today is about the good cause and the management of this South Africa. So a nice one.
So what's next for you? Will we see you down in Durban on the 7th of July?
Yeah, I'll be here. If everything goes well, I'll be here again.
Whether you are a pro athlete, whether you've never run in your life, just being part of something big, it gives you so much inspiration and hope. The second thing is, to everyone who registers on Strava, joins Team Absa, we contribute R1 for every kilometer you clock via Team Absa on Strava, and we give back to the communities and the cities that we are doing the series in. You have 5 opportunities a year, 2 have gone, but you've got Durban 7th of July, you've got Tshwane after that, and then you've got the big finale on Heritage Day, where we can show that the stories matter, and you can help Absa give back to those communities as well.
Echoing the words written on that finish line behind me, well done. Everyone has delivered today. The elites absolutely smashed it. Our weekend warriors absolutely killed it. This proves Absa's commitment not only to physical but mental and emotional well-being and their connection to community. So make sure you come and find yours. The next series event is on the 7th of July down in Durban. Head over to runyourcityseries.com to get all of those details. Sign up and come find your tribe. Today's energy has been amazing, infectious. This is what running can add to your life. Well done!
There are stories of believers, and we're inspired by them all. We invite you to write your story with us. Your story matters. Absa.
Oh, I've got to say congratulations to everyone who just did the 10K, because there were some first-timers there. There were some people with incredible stories to tell. The motivation was real. So absolutely beautiful. In fact, I'm starting to feel like I was the only member of the studio team who didn't actually run the 10Ks. Some of our beautiful Expresso family were well represented there, and they took on the challenge, and they obviously shared a lot of those pictures. So I want you guys at home, if you were there, especially if you saw me or any of our team, share your pictures. Hashtag share your story matters is how we'll track them online. We'd love to see how your day went. And we've got joining us this morning a very seasoned runner, Coleman Valentino, to try and explain to me and B just how people run this fast. And when I say B, I'm talking about Bianca from our amazing social media team. And then you might have seen Leda, our producer, Wes there as well, a live director, and Lorato, who does just about everything and anything on the show. And I think she was running her first 10K. So congratulations to all of them. B, well done. Well done, my friend. You looked so comfortable, breezy, barely breaking a sweat at the end. What was the event like, having so many people galvanized around you, being a part of that tribe? What was that like?
It's such a good event, this. I've done it a few years before as well, and it's just amazing to see people come out in thousands to support this event. And I think it's such a beautiful route as well. Like, you run the whole way, you're looking at Table Mountain, you get that city vibe. It's fast and flat for the professional people to like really get the personal bests, but it's perfect if you're a beginner runner.
Vincent came close. 27.55, I think, or thereabouts, his record. 27.11, okay? Kalman, as someone who does, you can run, I would imagine, a ridiculously fast 10K.
Not as fast as that.
Okay, so what is your fastest time that you've clocked?
About 10K, 38 minutes.
Which is ridiculously fast in itself. But it kind of feels like these guys are sprinting. Put it in perspective. How fast are the elites in this event?
They are crazy fast. You'll have to maintain like a pace of 3-point-something minutes per kilometer, and it's ridiculously fast. The type of training that goes into it as well is ridiculous. But like you mentioned before, it's their day job.
Yeah.
So yeah, they train like 24/7 crazy. They have the best recovery. They have the best training. So yeah.
And there is genetics involved. You can see it in the physical makeup of the elite athletes in that space. I remember Gerrit Steyn saying to me at some point, because she runs with a lot of the gents on that side to maintain her ridiculous pace, and she was saying this is their sprint kick. This is how they practice the end of their race. Are there any questions you want to ask, Kalman, now that you've got the chance and you've proven yourself to be this amazing runner? Because it's a journey. When you start getting into the 10K, there's something special about this distance. It's a lot, but it's also doable, it's accessible, but then it's fast.
Yeah, I think the 10K is such a nice distance. It's like, it's still a challenge. It's not an easy feat if you're a beginner runner, but still, even if you've run so many years, 10K is like that sweet spot for a training run. Like you can really push it and see how fast you can do it, but otherwise it's a nice gentle jog with your friends.
Yeah. I love 10Ks as well because you get to see where you're at. Like when you start running, you do 5K, you do a 10K, and then you move on to 21, 42, 100. But yeah, I like to go back to the 10Ks. I like to go back to the 5Ks because that's where you practice your speed, endurance.
Yeah, man, and you get your strength, and also it gives you that kick, that heart to be able to embrace it. So we are so proud of our team because so many were represented on Sunday, and Carl's upstairs with just about the entire behind-the-scenes crew who were all there and did so amazingly well.
That's so true, because if you think about it, right, somebody just cued me to go live, and the person who cued me is this person over here who did actually run. This is Lena, our director. She's amazing. She works way too hard. But of course, when it comes to 10K, we're so proud. And of course, Kalman, while you're there, Lena, after your race, you did so well. I'm not sure what your time was, but I know that the time was in the proper time because you always tell us to keep time, so it's fine. So I want to know from you, are there any questions for our expert today?
Hi, Kalman. Firstly, strap in.
Strap in?
Loose strap. I really enjoyed the 10K race, and I think the Absa race itself was so much fierce, and you forget about the kilometers. My question is, though, how do you improve your immune system after the race? I feel like, as you can hear, I'm a bit sick, and I don't know if it's the high cortisol levels or not, but I really need to get better, and I don't know if it's because I put so much myself under pressure for the run or not. What is your advice?
Because that often happens. You get the crash afterwards because you kind of push through things, and I think she's just desperate to get out and run again by the sounds of it. But how do you manage your health? And does that something that happens to you in terms of your immune system being compromised when you push your body maybe beyond the limit just a little bit?
It definitely happens to me sometimes when I do like ultra marathons, and you put your body through a lot of strain and your immune system gets compromised. So the best would be to take your multivitamins, your supplements, get enough protein in as well, BCAAs, really good branched chain amino acids. Yeah, and just prepare your body for the upcoming wear and tear before a race. Yeah, prepare your body so that it has the right nutrients to build up to the race.
Yeah, and there's something in the mentality as well. I think there is so much psychosomatic connection when it comes to running. We feed off our heart, we feed off our brain, we feed off the fitness of our body. Can I ask you just very quickly, one last... we've got another question coming from one of our runners upstairs.
All right, so let's go there because we've got Wesley over here, this man, another very, very fit member of our team. So from your side, any questions for our expert? Because I know, 10K is easy for you, but I'm sure you have a question.
Okay, so my question is, what type of shoes do you normally have to wear to run such type of races like 10Ks or half marathons? Because I recently got myself a pair of shoes and it's quite spongy. And before I used to run in hard shoes, so... what type of shoes do you suggest I should wear?
Oh, soft, low elevation. What's your thinking when it comes to the slightly shorter, and I say that with all due respect, the 10Ks, the 21s, the half marathons? What do you want to kind of set yourself up with?
So when you run like 10K distance, 5K, 10K distance, you want to be close to the ground. So you'll notice that those type of shoes, the soles are a little bit thinner than the high stack shoes, which are more for the longer marathon distance, ultra distance. So low stack,
less weight, faster.
Less weight, faster, 100%. I'm saying that about running shoes is ridiculous because most of them weigh about 2 grams.
Yeah, but airy, it's that 1% that could make the difference. If you want to push for that, then...
There's like a thing on Instagram now, you put your shoe on a scale. You get like the weight to see if it's
First you
fast
put yourself
enough.
on the scale without the shoes.
But
and then
it's
with the shoes
super personal.
Yeah,
and if you're starting out running, like running shoes is something that do the research, invest in it, because it's going to mean that you're going to have a longer, happier running lifetime instead of like buying cheaper options and then probably coming
And there's some experts out there. Speak to people, ask questions. I mean, I sorted out a knee issue that I'd had for years just by changing my shoes. Just saying. I think we've got one more question coming from one of our warriors upstairs.
We do indeed. We chatted about footwear, we chatted about the immune system, and Lerato, who ran this race and did so well. We just couldn't be more proud. Any other questions you have for our expert?
Buena Carlito, you know how they say in the military, you never leave a man behind?
Yes.
I was left behind by my team. But yeah.
The truth comes out the file. Spill the tea.
It's fine. That's not on the agenda. When I'm Mr. Valentino, I just want to know, so hip pain, because that's what I experienced, that concomitantly happened with the arch on your foot. What causes that, and how do you recover from that? Yeah.
And I suppose everyone kind of has their own wear and tear. We all move slightly differently. I mean, I move ridiculously when I actually see myself running. But for those kinds of aches and pains, the wear and tear, what do you recommend? Is that a warm-up thing? Is it a fitness, kind of a conditioning thing?
It's how your natural body is built, but it's also a lot to do with the shoes. If the shoes have enough support for your arch, depending on which side of your foot you strike the ground. So there's a lot of mechanics that go into it. So you obviously run and you hit impact from your foot all the way ankles, knees, into your hip, into your upper body. So if you're not wearing the right shoes or you don't have enough support, then you're going to feel it in your hip or your knees or your ankles or your foot.
Yeah, that transfer.
But when you start running as well, like running, it's a full body workout. Like it's not just, and it has this beautiful ability of showing you your weaknesses. And it will show you suddenly, maybe your glutes aren't firing that well, or your calves are a bit tight or something. And I think that's what's beautiful about it, is that as you run, just do it slowly, progress slowly, but you discover parts of your body that work that you've never worked before, and then you can start focusing on those areas in the gym, and adding strengthening and conditioning stuff. So important if you want to have a happy, injury-free running life. Just ask Kalman, who does 100 milers. But
like
he
every weekend,
does so much
about,
work in the gym. He does so much yoga and strengthening work, and that will just build a strong foundation so that you can have a happy running life.
Completely. Well, I hope that has answered your beautiful questions upstairs. We are just so proud of you. It was so cool to see all of you guys out there on the road, even you, Lerato, bringing up the rear. I'm sorry they left you behind, girl. We'll blame the pace of Wes for this one. But I think what I love the most about this is the connection, the mind-body connection. What you learn about yourself, as Bianca has said, is astounding. It'll set you up for a relationship with your body for the rest of your life. But it's the connection to the people that really made it happen for me. So there you have it. Whether you're a professional runner or maybe just looking to get moving, get active, you too can still run your city with Absa. Get ready to paint the city of Durban red on the 7th of July, where the next Run Your City event will be held. And I think Durban will put her hand up. You can check out the Absa Run Your City pages with all of those details, and especially how you can enter. And if you're going to go and do it, and I suggest you do, good luck.
There are stories of strivers, and we're inspired by them all. We invite you to write your story with us. Your story matters. Absa.
Drained? Dehydrated? You have lost more than just fluid. Recover faster. Add Rehydrate, SA's #1 oral electrolyte mixture.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
You're still on your Feel Good Breakfast show right here on S3. And my love, if you're only joining us now, welcome, because you are in time. I say that because we are here to hear about all of the incredible deals that Samsung has got for us today. And I genuinely feel like, look, when we talk about a fridge, we know that it's got its cold exterior, but it holds the warmth of family gatherings. It holds the shared laughter of shared meals. And more than anything else, it honestly holds that warmth that you have when you 100% come into contact with the people that you love. And today, I know as well that Samsung is all about getting into what they have in store for you, my friend. And this is why we have got Samsung SA's Home Appliance Training Manager. It is, of course, Simpiwe Mtetwa. Everybody, please welcome this king over here. Simpiwe, I am saying you are a king because you have brought us nice things.
Well, thank you. Well, thank you for welcoming me. I feel welcome.
I'm so glad. And thank you for bringing us these amazing deals, because you guys always come here, you sit on the couch, you let us know on how you are spoiling us. I feel like you're bringing Christmas in May. So what do you have in store for us today?
Well, you know Samsung is all about celebrations. So today we have a really exciting offer to announce. If you purchase the 303-liter bottom mount freezer refrigerator, you get a free Galaxy Fit 3 smartwatch.
Come on.
Now, this smartwatch is really cool. It can monitor your heart rate, track your daily activity. It's got a battery life of up to 13 days. Now, if you're a person that loves to take selfies, you can use the smartwatch to capture those special moments. Now, if you purchase on Samsung.com today, you will be entered into a draw where you stand a chance to win a jet vacuum cleaner from Samsung.
Oh, come on. Expresso family, do you see? Do you see why it is that we bring them here? Because we're giving you the opportunity to shop live right now. And genuinely, Simpiwe, I feel like you guys genuinely think of everything. Because the fact that I get a Fit 3, you know, just because I can, it's amazing. But now, speak to us about the benefits that are included in terms of this offer for our customers.
Now, buying on Samsung.com has a lot of benefits. Number one, you're getting free delivery for all your appliances. You're getting 1% on Samsung Rewards. And you're getting flexible payment options. So we're encouraging our users, to our viewers, to actually go into Samsung.com and take charge of this exciting opportunity.
I want to go take charge of it all, Simpiwe, all of it. But let's focus and zero in on this beautiful 303-liter refrigerator with a bottom freezer. What can you tell us about it? Why is it that we need to go buy it right now?
Okay, well, it's backed by popular demand. Its ultra-modern design with the silver finish will make a statement in your kitchen. I mean, it's packed with great features as well. A 303-liter net capacity, great for any medium-sized family. A+ energy saving, so it's quite efficient to own in your home space. It's got a beautiful, sleek water dispenser, allowing you to access water anytime, and it's non-plumbed. It's got reversible doors, so it's great for someone who's renting or moving and requires flexibility in their home placements. Now, what's really exciting, if you open the fridge inside, you've got what we call an all-around cooling system. So every shelf has got an air vent, ensuring that your food stays fresher for longer, regardless of where it's placed. So you will get the ultimate freshness with this fridge. Now, if you open the freezer, it is 98 liters in capacity. And I know load shedding is over, but inside there's what we call a cool pack.
It's over.
Yes.
We shall find out, but
so what this cool pack does, in case there's a power cut, it will keep your cold air inside your freezer for up to 12 hours, ensuring that your fruits and ensuring your veggies as well as your meat stays fresher for longer.
And Simpiwe, you see, you actually literally answered what I was thinking, because yes, you know, load shedding is a thing of the past. We're so happy. But we also know that power cuts do happen. So I was like, okay, this cool fridge that's bringing us all of these, you know, cool features. I love that. 12 hours is a really long time.
100%. So if you think about the latest innovation, quality as well as innovation, I mean, think about Samsung. We don't compromise on the aesthetics of our fridge. We ensure that they make a statement in your home. In terms of quality, the fridge comes with a 20-year warranty on its inverter compressor, which is energy efficient, silent in operation as well. Now, an appliance is more like a 10 to 20-year investment, so you might as well get yourself one with the latest technology.
Yes. Simpiwe, I like you guys. Can I tell you one of the things that just stuck out that you said was the 20-year warranty? People are out here giving like 18-month warranties and things like that. That's incredible.
100%. We're like 10 years ahead of the game, so come on.
This is true. The leaders of the industry. Before I tell our Samsung family, you know, a whole lot more, do you have anything that you want to add for now, Simpiwe?
All I can say is just log on to Samsung.com. enjoy the benefits, purchase the fridge, get yourself a Galaxy Fit 3, and voila, your lifestyle will be enhanced.
Come on, honey. This is why we trust Samsung, and this is why they are our family and your family, my love. Samsung.com is awaiting you, and I want to give you the details one last time because Simpiwe let us know everything, right? But let me give it to you in a nice summary, because honestly and truly, I feel like you can go and shop live right now to take a hold of this beautiful deal right now in the best way possible. And my friend, I want to tell you what it is that you need to know, because this 303-liter refrigerator with a bottom freezer, it is only 11,999 Rand. Where else are you going to find that for something of that caliber? Also, you get a free Galaxy Fit 3 watch valued at 1,295 Rand, altogether saving you 2,295 Rand. Go and shop live right now, my lovely. Take a hold of this deal. Samsung is not playing games, bringing Christmas in May, and more than anything else, making sure that you have got the best of the best when we talk about appliances. I do want to tell you, the deal is valid only until the 19th of May 2024, and T's and C's do apply. But go and do it now. I believe in you. You're a person who takes a hold of nice things, and this is it. Shopping live with Samsung right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. We're going to be getting into more of this in a bit, but we need to also make sure that we are getting into everything with our Cape Town family. Hi, my lovelies.
Oh, my lovely.
Lovelies.
Lovelies, I know.
Added you now.
I've stepped up. I love it, okay? But it's certainly not for my DIY skills, okay? That's why we rely on those handy heroes, and I love this series. It's a tribute to the wealth of knowledge found at our local hardware and paint stores, and boy, don't I need that.
Of course, so we need some experts as well. Now, we do have the experts from Paint Emporium and Hardware in 4 ways. They unveil their top Plascon selections and prices, painting expertise. Let's give it a watch.
The boy.
Powered by Plascon, today's handy hero comes from Paint Emporium 4 ways.
Broadacre Shopping Centre is known for customer service and also for product diversity and also the knowledge we carry in the store. I think if you don't see the name Paint Emporium Hardware, the way we handle you as a customer is going to impress you. Plascon has been a leader in the market since 1900s. They top of service-wise, product range, visibility, quality, all of that will make Plascon sell. All in all, for exterior is still the leader in the market, I believe. And the interior paint Cashmere is the only matte paint side that you can sell with confidence that's definitely washable. For me, whenever I hear you saying I want to renovate, I will jump on waterproofing immediately. I will say, please, come see me when your shell is ready. Let's waterproof the whole thing, floors, walls, and then you tile. Then it's like a tank. You'll never have those problems. So DIY motto, yes. Get the right knowledge, get the right product, get the right price if you're price sensitive. And then, yeah, project manage it from there.
Handy heroes powered by Plascon. We've got this.
Paint on, handy heroes. Let's color the world with Plascon and turn every DIY dream into a beautiful, vibrant reality.
When the cracks start to show, our strength and resilience is legendary. Micatex, strong enough to endure anything.
Digital inverter technology. Have you ever heard of that, my friend? Well, we're going to be getting into it right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Of course, our Samsung family is still around, and I know that for me, I'm not 100% sure what it is, Yabo. So this is why Simpiwe is going to be letting us in on it. And then we are also 100% going to be getting into another recipe. It is a no-lac sticky toffee pudding. It sounds so good, but this is why you need to stick around, and trust me, there's so much more also on the way right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. We're going to take a short break, but you can go get some coffee, go to the bathroom. When you come back, we'll still be here waiting for you right here on Expresso.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
It is always our Feel Good Breakfast show whenever we're together getting your morning started off. And my love, there's such great things that Samsung has brought us this morning. First and foremost, I want to just remind you about what exactly they've started with. Do you know what I mean? Because look, if you don't take a hold of this right now and shop it live, I'm going to be in your face telling you again that you need to. So first and foremost, Samsung has absolutely wowed us, and they told us about their 303-litre refrigerator with the bottom freezer for only 11,999 Rand. But then there's more. You get a free Galaxy Fit 3 watch, my friend, that is worth 1,295 Rand, saving you an entire 2,295 Rand. It's such a beautiful thing, and I honestly feel like we can always trust Samsung because they're not only just the front runners when it comes to their industry, but they also think about us as their consumers and what it is we need. So this morning, I'm telling you that you can't miss out on these appliances, and we want to give you more in terms of enhancing your home and making sure that you get the best deals indeed. So we invited our friends, and they are here to tell us more about it. And this is why we have got Samsung SA's Home Appliance Training Manager. It is Simpiwe Mtetra, still on the couch today. Simpiwe, are you still feeling good, you know, being here, being Father Christmas?
I'm on top of the world. I mean, come on. I love your energy, so that's really exciting.
I love that. We love your energy as Samsung bringing us these nice deals. But I obviously mentioned earlier on that we are talking about today what we call digital inverter technology. Yes. I don't 100% know what it is, Simpiwe. Yes. I want to be very honest. So please, your team never lets us down when it comes to innovation.
100%.
What is digital inverter technology?
So digital inverter is our latest technology found in our fridges, washing machines, and dryers.
Yeah.
In our fridges, you find what we call a digital inverter compressor. And then in our washing machines and dryers, you find a digital inverter motor. Yeah. Now, a bit on fridges, just for me to expand a little bit. So in the market, there's two types of compressors. There's an on and off. The switch is on, runs at maximum, consuming 3 times more the power than the switch is off.
Yes.
When it's off, it's actually compromising the temperature inside your food, inside your fridge, hence compromising your food freshness.
Hectic.
So Samsung came up with a solution to say, hey, let's innovate and bring in digital inverter compressor. So how it works, it switches on and gradually increases speed, getting your fridge to the right temperature, and guess what? It slows down. Slowing down means it now maintains your temperature consistently inside your fridge, meaning your food stays fresher for longer.
Yes.
Slowing down means more energy saving, up to 50%. So if your fridge consumes about 1.2 kilowatts a day, with digital inverter technology can consume as little as 0.6 because it's able to slow down. Slowing down also means it is silent in operation. So if you've got a little one around the house, or you've got like a small apartment, you don't want that noisy fridge. So go for a digital inverter compressor fridge. Now, this technology is backed up with a 20-year warranty.
Oh, wow.
When it comes to our washing machines, you find what we call a digital inverter motor. It's quite smart. It works according to the load size. So if you've got like a small load, it's going to actually not work hard to save you energy. But if you've got a bigger load, it's going to work harder, or it's going to optimize its speed, ensuring that all that full load is actually fully clean and your clothes come out nice and clean.
Your appliances sound smarter than me. I'm very worried. But I like it because
it's
you know
time
what?
for you to purchase one. Log on to Samsung.com and grab the opportunity of free delivery as well.
I love that. You see, free delivery even has me taking some more. But now when we buy appliances in Piwe, we also want to know that we are uplifting our homes, right?
Yep.
How does digital inverter technology actually do that?
Well, as I mentioned, it's silence in operation. So owning it is a pleasure.
Yes.
It doesn't add too much strain on your electricity bill on a month-to-month basis. And that alone would actually enhance your lifestyle. You can have that extra cash to go out on an outing with your family.
Extra cash.
So having a digital inverter technology in your home space from Samsung, I think it is a breeze. So just log on to Samsung.com again, and guess what? Grab charge of this opportunity.
I love that. And it is an opportunity indeed. And especially because I want to ask you, just in terms of our 303-litre fridge, you know, why is it that we should get the digital inverter technology, particularly with the fridge?
Okay, so Samsung is all about sustainability, right? So energy efficiency is a big part of Samsung. As I said, it's A+ in energy saving. So owning it is actually more affordable. So by purchasing it today, guess what? You're getting that Galaxy Fit 3.
Yeah.
And you get entered into a draw. So come on, Do I need to say more?
I don't think so, Simpiwe. Simpiwe said it all. And this is why, my family, you need to go and take a hold of this opportunity right now, as Simpiwe said. And honestly, it's all about shopping live. It's the thing now because it makes your life that much easier and you get the best deals. So whether it is for you or a loved one, you can 100% shop your favorite appliances from the comfort of your home. Simply visit Samsung.com, my love. And to get the 303-litre refrigerator with the bottom freezer for only 11,999, head over there now, because you'll also be getting a Galaxy Fit 3 watch valued at 1,295 Rand. I have to repeat it so that you don't forget it. And it saves you 2,295 Rand. The deal is valid until Sunday, the 19th of May, 2024, but T's and C's do apply. Then there's more. You heard Simpiwe say that you get entered into a competition. My friend, to top this already incredible deal, you get a one-day only offer of a chance to win a jet vac if you make your purchase today, the 16th of May. You see how Expresso and Samsung come together to make sure that you know these beautiful things. Yeah. Do the right thing and head over to Samsung.com right now. My Cape Town family, I know we're feeling good in Johannesburg because Samsung came through for us. Are you still feeling good?
Always feeling good. I love how things come together on your Feel Good Breakfast Show, like ingredients for something amazing. Now, name one warm and cozy pudding that isn't guaranteed to satisfy the sweet cravings. I'll go first. Let me name one. Sticky toffee pudding. I know it sounds like I'm flirting. That's how good it is. It's gorgeous. It's rich, delightful. Served with a buttery, sticky toffee sauce. I need to stop myself. Whew. But if lactose intolerance is standing in your way from enjoying this flirtation, excuse me, I meant utterly scrumptious dessert, then we'd like to show you a lactose-free version with clover, no-lac, full cream milk. And you know what? I feel like I need to add somebody here. Our flirtatious friend, Graham, is going to help me.
I was feeling like a bit of a third wheel there.
No, yeah.
Okay, I'll step aside for the no-lac, but I was actually wondering why I was having a good little juvenile chuckle there was, I wonder how many dates have been ruined by lactose intolerance, dude.
Well, let's not ruin a date with lactose intolerance.
Exactly.
Let us, start this particular recipe because we have dates later. Now, first and foremost, in my little saucepan over here, I've got some margarine that's melting down. It needs to melt down with something. I'm glad you said that. We've got some sugar that goes in. There's your sugar.
Using the brown sugar. You want the toffiness, right? You want that is the whole vibe here. So it needs to be sticky and gooey and sweet and gorgeous.
125 mils of no-lac. How do I know that? Because that's half a cup. What's a cup? 250 mils. Why am I so good at this? Because I'm doing this for you.
Oh, thank you. Not because it just says it on the thing.
Not at all. Not on the recipe. What are you talking about? The recipe on expressoshow.com, of course. Then another thing that I want to show you, which is going to be great, is that while this is cooking down, the sugar is going to dissolve, and that's going to be our sauce. We have this particular area over here. Now, let me show you. What I've done here is that these are dates that we chopped down. Okay?
Yeah.
We've chopped them down. What we've also done is we added bicarb.
Oh, wow.
So what bicarb does with these dates is that what they've done is it gets it really soft. And then suddenly you get something that's a bit more easy to mix into our batter.
It almost becomes like a syrup on its own.
That's
we know
correct.
that the sugar content, it's good sugar. I mean, I think ultra athletes 3,000 years ago were chomping on dates.
Makes
it's
sense.
a nice kind of energy. Okay, so that brings my little job to bear here. What do you need me to do, my friend?
Okay, well, the thing is, I've done all the heavy lifting for you. I think it's just about combining the batter for me. So what we've done is we've really done a sort of a creamed mixture there, which is the eggs, the margarine, and the sugar. That's done.
Boom.
Flour goes in, and then we incorporate all the elements. Remember, using margarine or your preference of plant-based butter will actually still give you an amazing sticky toffee effect. And the best way to serve it is when it's actually still warm. So you may want to warm it up. If they've been on the counter for a while, it's fine. Give them a bit of a warm, add the sauce, you still get the beautiful stuff. Now, of course, when I use no-lac, the clover no-lac full cream fresh milk is easy to digest. So you can be free of the discomfort that comes with being lactose intolerant and still get to the goodness of that dairy that you really want. It's all good. We got you covered. Now, let's go in. There we go.
We're winning, yeah.
So thank you. That's what we're looking for. This gets incorporated.
Okay.
And then we have our ramekin standing by.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love the fact that we're not doing small ramekins here either, okay? Don't hold back. I like the idea of individual portions, but still give enough for a person to be fully satiated, because this is the kind of flavor profile you're going to want to go back for more. That is miraculous, dude.
When you say
Look
satiated, this is what that gets that's what wins you the date. When you start dropping terms like satiated and satiety, you know you're getting to a good point over here. We're incorporating all of this into that, and that's going to go into your ramekins.
I mean, if you're a batter eater like our young Zozo,
Oh, yes.
Don't even bother baking it, just chow it. That looks beautiful, and that's incorporated beautifully. And what I like, this is kind of wetted the mix a little bit
there you
to
go.
make it a bit more user-friendly. And now it's into here, yeah?
There we go. So that you can also just line your ramekins if you want to. You can do some margarine there as well if you want to. We're trying to keep it no lack, and then we're good to go. So let's just do this. We can actually, you can grab me a ramekin. Let's do this together.
You can grab one of those. I'm going to grab one of these.
Remember, the entire recipe is available to you on expressoshow.com. So please, I don't feel like you need to, stop the date because of lactose intolerance. Like, let's do something sticky, toffee, pudding. It's yours, and you deserve
About how full do you reckon? Because it's going to rise, hey?
Yes.
You would assume, and it does have actually the bicarb that we put in there as well.
That's correct.
But that looks good.
And then beautiful.
We didn't bring enough ramekins. Clearly, we could do like a million more, buddy.
We go into the oven from here, and we are good to go. And that's how we flow with it. It's as simple as that. My sauce is looking stunning. And once we take them out of the oven, we then coat them with a beautiful sauce that we've been working with. It's still processing as we go along. You can see that. But of course, we're going to give you a proper finished product a little bit later on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Happy?
Absolutely happy. What I'm loving is you're going to get the little chewy bits of the date inside there as well. Imagine how those are going to caramelize. Absolutely beautiful. If you want to find this recipe, maybe you've got a date coming up tonight, you can head over to expressoshow.com. Well done, you.
I get it.
Nice.
Say goodbye to nausea and cramps and say hello to delicious freedom with Nolax range of lactose-free milk and yogurt. Be free with lactose-free.
Attention, all you passionate young chefs in the making. Are you between the ages of 13 and 17? Do you love making magic in the kitchen? Then this is your chance to shine on TV. Enter to be a contestant on the Tastemaster SA Junior, made with love by Clover, and stand a chance to win 150,000 Rand. WhatsApp a video showing us your baking skills or enter on the tastemaster.co.za. Entries close 31st May. T's and C's apply.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Oh, welcome back. I wish you could smell through your TV. We have got our beautiful sauce. It almost borders on a glaze, okay? You can check there. It's all come together absolutely beautifully. And I'm just going to add even more sauce because for me, if it's going to be a sticky toffee pudding, it must be sticky. So I'm going to just add a little bit more, and you can look how that is already coming together, almost like a beautiful syrup in its... Oh, my word. Look at that. And that is how you finish it off. Listen, I know we keep saying you can't actually order food from your Feel Good Breakfast Show studio, but I'm beginning to think we might be missing a beat. These look beautiful. I would imagine the buckies are going to come out. These are going home with someone. But if you want to find this recipe yourself and have a little bit of fun, create something that packs a punch, expressoshow.com is where you'll find a gorgeous, very easy recipe for our beautiful sticky toffee pudding. Well done, Carl.
Well, no lack of deliciousness over there, but of course, recipe on expressoshow.com. But let's get into your news, a final look. In fact, nationally, let's start. Now, 47 of the estimated 81 people who were on site when a partially completed block of flats collapsed at George last week have been identified. The death toll stands at 33 and 19 are still unaccounted for. Those identified are from South Africa, Zimbabwe, Lesotho, Malawi, and Mozambique. Meanwhile, we've learned that the developer is to cooperate with authorities in the investigation of the tragedy. George service clubs and NGOs have distributed food parcels to the affected families and have committed to provide for them in the coming months. President Cyril Ramaphosa is due to visit the disaster site today. Now, Durban magistrate, that is Vincent Hlachwayo, yesterday refused bail to 5 suspects who are facing charges of murdering the musician Kiernan Forbes, known as AKA, and his friend Tabelo Motswane in Durban last year. 4 of the accused, apart from the alleged mastermind, Zwitemba Gwabeni, have pending court cases against them. The magistrate ruled that it wasn't in the interest of justice to grant bail to the 5. 2 more accused are being held in Eswatini. South Africa's already applied for extradition. Now over to international news. Scientists have solved the mystery of the origins of ancient baobab trees. These iconic trees first arose in Madagascar 21 million years ago. Their seeds were carried on ocean currents to Australia and to mainland Africa. The researchers are calling for greater conservation efforts for the trees, which they say may be closer to extinction than previously thought. The research involved collaboration between China's Wuhan Botanical Garden, the UK's Royal Botanic Gardens, the University of Antananarivo, as well as the Queen Mary University in London. Now, Slovak Prime Minister Robert Fico has been shot in what officials are calling an assassination attempt. Yesterday, the Slovak Defense Minister said Fico had been in surgery for 3.5 hours and was fighting for his life. Fico was hit in the arm as well as the stomach and leg. He was reportedly hit 5 times. The alleged assailant was detained by police. Ministers told journalists it was a politically motivated attack. The incident has been described as one of the most horrific attacks on an EU leader in recent history. And finally, today's heartening news story originates from the UK, where 31-year-old Georgia Lowry from Sandhurst has been honoured with the esteemed King's Gallantry Medal. This recognition is for her brave act of saving her twin sister Melissa from a life-threatening crocodile attack. The incident occurred during a swimming trip to Mexico when a crocodile attacked Melissa. Georgia courageously fought off the predator, repeatedly striking it in the face. Her quick thinking and selfless actions also involved reviving Melissa, who was unconscious after the attack. Despite the challenges and their severe injuries, the twin sisters have made remarkable recoveries, and Georgia's heroism has rightfully earned her the King's Gallantry Medal, a testament to her extraordinary bravery and sisterly love. And that's it for your news on your Feel Good Breakfast Show for the morning. Let's take a look at the sport.
Well, we start with perhaps a little light at the end of the tunnel for the Red Devil fans. Amad Diallo, he netted his first Premier League goal and provided an assist, leading Manchester United to a 3-2 win over their closest rivals on the log, Newcastle United at Old Trafford. So despite the victory, though, Eric Ten Hag's team remaining 8th level on 57 points with 7th place Newcastle. And elsewhere, Chelsea, they moved up to 6th and now netting 60 points after their 2-1 win over Brighton and Hove Albion, bolstering, of course, their bid for European football action next season. While keeping the European football connection but bringing it back home, Burnley striker Lyle Foster returns to the Bafana squad for our vital World Cup qualifiers up against our neighbours Zimbabwe and then Nigeria in June, both tough prospects. That was after missing out since October due to taking some time to focus on bolstering his mental health, which we certainly applaud. Bafana currently second in Group C, so all to play for. We've got our 3 points, but will want to strengthen that position after a 2-1 win over Benin and that 2-0 loss at the hands of Rwanda last year. Now we can officially get excited about the Olympics, and what a team we are bringing together. SASCOC has announced the first batch of Team SA athletes for the Paris Olympics, and covering aquatics, athletics, canoeing, gymnastics and wrestling. There are some notable names being put out. I'm talking Chad Leclos, Tatiana Smith, formerly Schoenmaker, Wade van Niekerk, so good to be saying that name again. Akane Simbine, who's had an unbelievably fast year. Khaled Hussein, who's just never slowed down. Geordie Smith, who I think is a massive medal prospect. Good news for those medal prospects. The bonus structure has also been agreed upon, and medal-winning athletes will receive 400,000 rand for gold, 200,000 for silver and 100,000 for bronze. And added to that, coaches will also be rewarded. And that'll be 100,000 going to gold and silver medalists, and then the 50,000 will go to bronze medalists. So great to see the teams being appreciated as well. Now, finally, let's take another road to Rome. All roads leading there in the world of tennis, as Aryna Sabalenka cruised into the semi-finals of the Rome Open after, well, it looked comfortably defeating Jelena Ostapenko in straight sets, 6-2, 6-4. The second seed, Sabalenka, needing an hour and 13 minutes to see if Ostapenko and improve a record against the Latvian opponent to 3 wins and no defeats. In that last 4, crowd favorite Sabalenka will face Miami Open winner Danielle Collins. The 26-year-old could get a rematch if it all plays out of the Madrid final, which she lost in dramatic fashion to world number 1 Iga Swiatek earlier this month. Let's hope we get a rematch. I think fireworks expected, but that's where we leave our sport for this Thursday morning. Let's take another look at the roads. I'm going to step right in there and hoping that it's not going to be a sign of the times. There is some heavy congestion on the N1 as we start in Randburg, and that's southbound after the Beyers-Nordia drive. It will be backed up and you can expect delays. So please maintain a safe following distance, keep your cool and allow for added travel time. But it's already looking pretty intense. Then we move down south to Bellville in the mother city. Heavy congestion already on the N1 inbound. That's at the Jip de Jager ramp, and you can expect delays and allow, please, for some added travel time there, and just be nice in the traffic. Let's hope the weather is going to play along on your Thursday morning.
Let's take a look at the weather, and starting off with the SA Weather Service, who has issued a warning for extreme high fire danger conditions over several municipalities in the northern, western and eastern Cape. Specifically, Hantam, Karreeberg and Ubuntu local municipalities in the northern Cape, along with the Beaufort and Laingsburg local municipalities in the western Cape, as well as parts of the Dr. Beyers-Nordia and Amahlati local municipalities in the eastern Cape. They are all at risk. This alert comes as the Northern Cape enters its peak fire season, lasting some 28 weeks, and emphasizing the ongoing challenge of managing fire risks in the region. Meanwhile, the rest of the country can expect fine and warm weather conditions. Now, talking about fine and warm weather, sunrise views always, they are warming this show. Imelda from George sent this one over, and it is fantastic. It's the beautiful blue tones for me, but the warmth of the sunrise, just imminent. I love it. So 063-408-8863. We always love to see how your morning starts with that beautiful sunrise view as we take a look at your temperatures across South Africa.
Right about now, my friend, we need to get into something that is definitely going to get your morning started off in the most perfect way. We obviously chatted to this queen earlier on, but this morning we get to be blown away by her vocals. Everybody, please put your hands together and get ready to be wowed by the beautiful, incredible Lima Pansy with Ain't Worth It.
Start a little while ago, yeah. When you change all your feelings, maybe I'm a little confused, yeah. Is your heart only still mine? Now you're looking other way, yeah. It hurts my feelings, knowing I'm the only one in love with you, but you're not. Baby, no, this ain't worth it. Baby, no, this ain't worth it. Baby, no, this ain't worth it. Ain't worth it, no. Baby, no, this ain't worth it. Baby, no, this ain't worth it. Baby, no, this ain't worth it. Ain't worth it, so no. I've been telling myself it's alright, yeah. You're the only one I need right now. So tell me how to feel when you're the one who's gone. My world is crashing down. Maybe if I choose myself, all of this will be easier. But there's no way I'm ending while you're still pretending. Oh, I'm scared to let you in once more. I'm scared. Every time I let you in, you break my heart. Time and time again. Every time I let you in, you break my heart. Time and time again. Baby, no, this ain't worth it. Baby, no, this ain't worth it. Baby, no, this ain't worth it. Ain't worth it, no. Baby, no, this ain't worth it. Baby, no, this ain't worth it. Baby, no, this ain't worth it. Ain't worth it, no. This ain't worth it, baby. Every time I let you in, you break my heart. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, everybody! It's Lima Pansy! Didn't I tell you earlier on that I'm a fangirl? Oh my goodness, she is a superstar indeed, and honey, she is about to take over the world some more. We still have her in the building, so trust me, you want to stick around for it, okay? Because she's brought along Cece. However, my Cape Town family, I know we got some stuff coming up. Please do tell us, what more should we stick around for on our Feel Good Breakfast show, huh?
Well, a lot, Sanele, a lot. In fact, we've got a new Galaxy A series, and we've got our very own Kutle who went there to check out more. Also, I've got a sticky toffee pudding that we made earlier. I just need a bit of an accompaniment to that. And then, of course, we have a Miss World. Christina Peskova is going to be doing some touring in South Africa. So we have to follow the tour because, I mean, when you have a Miss World in your country, you might as well make the most of it. So make sure you stick around to your Feel Good Breakfast show while we enjoy not only a beautiful sticky toffee pudding, but also some no-lac milk. This is great.
Very dry, tight, sensitive skin. Relieve itchy skin in just 60 seconds with Aveeno's Skin Relief Moisturizing Lotion. Aveeno.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
This is what Feel Good Mornings are made of, my love, right here on S3, all in the name of making sure that your day starts off in the perfect way. And this morning has been so busy. It's been big, but it's because we've got heavyweights. I am talking about people who hold titles. And this morning, I am actually, you know, I'm living out a dream. I feel like there is a Disney princess that is sitting next to me, but she's one that has got purpose, she has got power, and of course, I'm talking about our Miss World, which is Christina Pishkova. She has taken the world by storm, and she is doing a Beauty with a Purpose tour that is happening right here in South Africa, where she is taking 6 continental queens to come through and be part of it. And honestly, I feel like when we talk about a Miss World, this is what we're talking about. Everybody, please put your hands together for Christina Pishkova. Christina, congratulations.
Thank you so much, darling, and good morning, everyone.
Oh, my word. It is so beautiful to be sitting across you, because I love the conversation we're going to be having, because Beauty with a Purpose is something that is so important. But I want to take you first and foremost back to the night that you were crowned as Miss World. Of course, representing the Czech Republic, 9th of March 2024. Your life changed forever. Take us back to that moment. What was it like for you?
It was a very emotional moment because, as you said, I was representing my country, the Czech Republic, but not only them, I represented the people who were my team, I represented the people who were associated with my purpose and what I'm working on. So it's hard to describe it because it's just an unforgettable feeling, and as you said, my life changed, and I'm really grateful that I have this opportunity. It's a big responsibility, and you know, I need to use it wisely, and I will.
Girl, you're already using it so wisely. I mean, is this what you wanted to do since you were a kid?
Yes. In 2006, I was watching Miss World with my mom, and I remembered that's Tatiana Kucharova from Czech Republic. She won, and I was just looking at the TV with my mom. I was like impressed.
One day.
Yeah, and I said, wow, this lady, she's so inspirational. She's such a strong, powerful woman. One day, I want to be like her, but I never couldn't even imagine that I really will be like her. And when I'm talking about it, I have a goosebumps.
Goosebumps. I have goosebumps. I love that.
Because it was a child dream which came true, and I'm so happy for that.
And there's so many young girls who are looking at you now, saying, you know what, one day I want to be like
same
Christina.
thing.
Exactly.
I'm sure that Miss World is watching right now, the future Miss World.
That's right. But of course, like you said, you know, there is the work that you want to do, and you want to make a difference. And one of the ways that you've already started doing that is your Beauty with a Purpose tour here in South Africa. Tell us more about that, please.
So as you said, the heart and the soul of Miss World is the beauty with a purpose. So we make sure that we raise awareness, that we raise funds for charitable causes and humanitarian projects. And that's what we are doing here in South Africa as well. We started our program at Smile Foundation at the Nelson Mandela Hospital and the burn unit. That was really strong experience. And the Smile Foundation, they're making sure that the children, they're having the proper care they need, the proper treatment, because they have several burns on their body, on their faces, so they're really doing a great job. And we are promoting that cause. We had a beautiful charity gala organized by Miss South Africa organization. Carol and Dr. Claude, they're doing an amazing job, and I'm happy that they're helping us on a Beauty with a Purpose tour because they're amazing people, and we were able to raise some funds for that.
Wow, that's amazing. Oh man, I always say it's so beautiful to see someone who is truly in their purpose, and that is 100% you, Christina. But what I also love is that you're someone who's like, I don't want to do this alone. I want to do this with my fellow beauty queens. So tell me about all of the ladies that you're gathering to be a part of this.
The more the merrier, and the more we're, the bigger impact we can achieve. That's why I'm happy that my continental queens, they're here with me. It's 6 beautiful, inspirational girls, and together we're doing this journey, and I need to say that I can't be happier that they're following everything we're doing, because, you know, we have the world of social media, and we can all share our different purposes, and even though we come from different parts of the world, we have the same thing and the same vision we fight for.
That's beautiful. And I also love that you guys are touching on everything. So yes, you spoke about the Smile Foundation, you spoke about the Nelson Mandela Hospital. Now speak to me about education. What do you want to see in terms of education happening and the work that you guys are already doing?
When it comes to education, it's good that you're asking because that's something what's really close to my heart. I'm a student myself. I studied to universities and I know how it helped me to broaden my knowledge.
What did you study?
I study law and business administration.
Oh, hey girl, I love that, yes.
Yeah, so it's definitely a part of my life and I'm trying to bring it also to children who may be a little bit disadvantaged. They can come like from families where they can't afford to travel to schools. They can't afford to really participate because, you know, it's not only about the education, but you need some materials and so on and so on.
And that support as well.
Yes. So few years back when I was traveling around the world, I started working with some foundation and we decided that we need to provide quality education to disadvantaged children. And we raised some funds. We built a school and right now we can provide education to 300 children. But that was before Miss World, and I know that with the help and the big power Miss World platform has, we can go and do things on a much bigger scale. And that's what I'm happy about. And you know, Julia Morley, she's doing such an amazing job when it comes to field of education. She always have a children in their heart, and that's why I love it, because we have the same ideas and the same journey.
I love that for you as well, Christina, because I feel like you were already stepping into your Miss World position long before it even came, which is why you are Miss World today. So congratulations again, and thank you for the beautiful work that you're doing.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh my goodness. How can you not love her? It is Christina Pishkova. She is, of course, Miss World, and she's doing the work that matters. She is showing what beauty with a purpose truly is, and more than anything else, she is leaving a legacy that will not be forgotten. It is a beautiful morning here on Expresso in terms of making you feel good, and this is why, hi my Cape Town family, on a scale of 1 to 10, how good are you feeling, huh?
All right. So fantastic. We got Miss Worlds. We are back to being lovelies. I mean, what is better than that? Well, from South Africa to the world, let's go and explore Turkey with Turkish Airlines.
Turkey, we absolutely love the slice of heaven. And did you know that Turkish Airlines now flies to the most countries in the world, and they do it in style. So this makes it the perfect choice for when traveling for work or for hopefully leisure.
Oh,
do we do that? Do we travel for leisure? Occasionally.
Not often, but when we get a chance, we're still waiting for tickets to the Champions League final. Anyway, Turkish Airlines is the flag carrier of Turkey, and it operates to 346 destinations in Europe, Asia, Oceania, as well as Africa, as well as the Americas. Goodness, making it the largest mainline carrier in the world by number of passenger destinations.
It's a very intercontinental place, Turkey. I love the fact that it has a city that has 1 foot in Asia and 1 foot in Europe. It's that connected, and now they can connect you literally to the whole world. It's also been named Europe's best airline, and you can think of who it's playing with in that space. That's incredible. Comfortable seats, probably where it all starts. Extensive onboard entertainment, and the dining is second to none. Turkish Airlines will literally widen your world.
It will indeed. And if I may comment about even the economy class for a person of my stature, it feels like business. It's amazing. It really is. So you can actually book your next trip, no matter what your class. Of course, go to turkishairlines.com right now. And of course, we do need to jump into something
I'm sorry,
more.
I think my brain disconnected.
I had a moment there as well where I was actually thinking about being on a flight, thinking about all the things that could have happened on a flight. It would have been fantastic, but we still have more action to go.
I'm sorry, I can't remember the last 10 minutes of my life. No, we are going to get into something that is amazing with Kutle in just a moment. The A series is back again, and Kutle is going to take us inside, I think, one of the best value for money pieces of smart tech that you can own. Absolutely love this.
And then, you know those frame TVs, the ones that we actually wanted? Well, we have an announcement of the winner of a brand new frame TV. So make sure you stay there alongside your TV on your Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Could be you.
Let's stay into space again.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
It is your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Welcome back. We missed you, but we were still here. We actually stayed in our same positions because your mobile device isn't just a tool. That's a hub of innovation, shaping how we communicate and experience life.
And of course, it helps when the price point is just right. And Kutle, who looks amazing, by the way, in this insert, I think she has broken the internet with this one. She joined the incredibly innovative team at Samsung to release their latest addition to the A series family for their 10th anniversary of the Galaxy A series. This means a lot to them and to the consumer. Plus, we're going to find out who the brand new ambassador is behind this all-inclusive brand. Let's take a look.
Join us in commemorating Samsung's 10-year anniversary of the Galaxy A series, as well as the debut of the 2024 Galaxy A series. We also find out who the next new generation of awesome brand ambassador is. So get ready for innovation at its finest.
It's time to pave the way for the next generation of awesome. Awesome never stops, so why should you?
What an amazing, amazing day celebrating awesome in the Galaxy A series with the launch of the Galaxy A35 and A55. I mean, it goes without saying that South Africans love the A series, and we've got such an amazing history that's rooted in music and entertainment, and we're not stopping. We've basically just signed up 3 stars. One of them is a blast from the past with Casper Nyovest. Second is an up-and-coming star in youngster CPT, and the most amazing Kamumpela. So we cannot wait to see what they're going to bring in terms of awesome to this country and for Samsung Galaxy A series.
I think it's a really big milestone in my career, let alone, because not everybody got into Samsung apart from Cass, you know? So I'm really excited about the energy and the freshness that I'm going to bring, you know? Some sizzle, yeah, the whole time.
For me, being a torchbearer is a very important responsibility. You have to make sure the flame doesn't die out, number one. So I just want to make sure that I uphold the standard, obviously, that Casper has set, and also that I just add something new to it. You know, they never had a bra from the carp yet, you know what I'm saying? So I have to represent, I have to put on for the city as well, and I always include that in everything I do. So if it's awesome, maybe they can flip it, remix it, and make it awesome.
The story that we're trying to tell is that it's a South African story. It's a device for South Africans with a South African story. We start off opening up in Diepkloof in the middle of Soweto on a sports ground where we showcase the dust-resistant power of the Galaxy A55 and 35. Then we go into a party scene. You know how it goes. I'm a piano, hip-hop dances in a party scene with Casper and youngster CPT. And then we go all the way to camera with a concert with Kamumpela and Casper Nyovest. So you can see, this is a South African story. And what do we do after we told a South African story? We tell it again.
Justin, we're here to celebrate 10 years of the Samsung Galaxy A series. What do you think makes the series so special?
So A series has always stood for the very best of Samsung innovation, being made accessible to all. And we brand that under this idea of awesome. And there's really 3 things that stand out for us. So it's this awesome screen, awesome camera, and awesome battery life. And we've just built on that year after year and continue to deliver that. These are shots that were actually taken with this Galaxy A55. I mean, here's youngster CPT looking very smooth as he goes through here. I mean, look at that video quality on a device in low light conditions.
The quality, pristine.
Pristine. This is what the new A series does on our A55, our A35.
I'm so impressed by the 2024 Samsung Galaxy A series. I think some of the standout features, number one, has to be the slick design. It's what we know and love Samsung for. And secondly, the 2-day battery life. And thirdly, but most importantly, the quality of the camera. My goodness, is it crisp.
Samsung is number 1 in the world. We cannot wait to continue to welcome Gen Zs to the A series life. And basically that's what it means, is that you get flagship features at an affordable price. So it's innovation, but innovation for everyone. So it's an open life. Come to the A life.
the technologies that we're finding like right at the top end of our devices is migrating down into products, the mainstream products, at such a rate at the moment. So we now have 5G on board. We've got this incredible screen with high refresh rate. Processing capability is just second to none. Games become so much smoother. It's just got an unbelievable amount of power within this really slim and great looking little body of a phone. So we're going to continue to enhance it's been 10 years so far. We're going to continue to deliver. We're going to step it up again with that awesome camera, awesome screen, awesome battery life.
3 favorite features on the phone. I would say the water resistance is crazy. The fact that it can last up to 30 minutes underwater is mad. The camera, crisp, clean, love it. And then I must say the battery, because hey, at any moment it could go back to stage 15 or whatever stage it was, who knows, but yeah, long lasting, love it, need it.
I think my favorite feature is the fact that I can still pop out in lights when I'm using that. I like the camera quality, it's gotten so much better, and also the storage space is amazing, you know? More extra storage for more selfies.
It's got to be the camera. Are you still asking? I'm a queen of selfies. I love taking content, even if I'm not the one in front of the camera. I like capturing moments. So for me, I'm like the fact that we can get a camera that is so great and so beautiful, and also just, you know, makes the content come to life at such a great price. I think that that speaks to me, and it speaks to South Africa just being able to have that in their hands.
Spending the afternoon with Samsung at the launch of the Galaxy A series was absolutely electrifying. I mean, from inspiring tech to celebrating awesomeness, the Galaxy A series has a huge tick in my books.
And there we go, innovation in mobile devices. It can't just be about the features, it's about creating awesome experiences for its users as well. And as you can see, it's for all ages, including youngsters.
From smartphones that are accessible and offer the best to some very smart TVs. In the digital age, the perfect TV isn't just a device. It's a companion that shapes our experiences and molds our memories and also redefines our spaces. And thanks to Samsung, you guys had the chance to win yourself a 32-inch frame TV worth 9,999 Rand. What I love about this beautiful piece of art is that most people who come into our studio don't realize that it's actually a TV until the beautiful artwork starts moving. It has changed our space, and it's going to change the space of this very lucky winner. Can I get a drum roll, please? A massive congratulations to Fodela Dildi! Oh, man. I'm going to live vicariously through you, Fodela. We've got her on the line right now. A very good morning and congratulations.
Good morning, Graham. Thank you so much. Oh, my word, I'm so nervous.
It's amazing. Congrats. It's probably going to take a little while for this to sink in. So I'm going to take you back to the entrant, your comment that you put on our competition post. Energy saver, yes. Motion sensor, modern frame design. Hashtag Samsung bespoke, hashtag better for your interior. That being said, okay, it's going to change your space. I know you're obviously loving being a winner, but what do you think this gorgeous 32-inch frame TV is going to add to your interior, to your space?
It's definitely going to be a showstopper. We just moved into our new house, and yes, that's going to be the showstopper of that.
No doubt.
We needed this.
I love it. So it begs a very important question here, and this is a trick question, okay? Fodela, what is the show that you are most excited about watching on your brand new frame TV?
Most definitely the Expresso show from 6 till 9 in the morning.
I love you for saying just that, and you've already won the prize, so you didn't even need to say that. I would say find the craziest CGI-inspired movie and put her to the test, because the technology, the viewing quality is amazing. So congratulations, congrats on the new space that you're moved into. Enjoy your beautiful new addition to your interior decor and your watching pleasure, because it's going to be amazing. So congrats, my friend. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Graham. Thank you, Expresso Show and Samsung.
Oh, man, well, you earned the right. You got to enter the competitions if you want to win. And life is too short for ordinary experiences. And thanks to Samsung appliances, uplifting your home every day can be an extraordinary experience.
Winning continues on your Feel Good Breakfast Show because we have another dose of care for a lucky mom, 2,000 Rand coming up. And then Carissa's going to check out some fashion and homeware trends for you ahead of autumn and winter, so make sure you stay there. It is your Feel Good Breakfast Show right here on S3.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
It is your Feel Good Breakfast Show. This is Expresso, and no language can express the power and beauty and heroism of a mother's love. And thanks to Panado, you get to show your appreciation for your mom as we celebrate mothers this month of May. Now, all you had to do was to nominate the mom figure in your life and tell us why she deserves to win 2,000 Rand, courtesy of Panado SA, using hashtag Panado SA and hashtag power to fight pain in your aunt. Dina Saunders, congratulations, you superstar. And your daughter nominated you with this comment, and it's going to make you cry, so stand by. My mommy is a phenomenal and extraordinary person who always puts her kids' and grandkids' happiness first. She is a selfless soul with a very, very kind heart, full of love and care for everyone around her. She always inspires us to achieve anything in life. So, Mum, you deserve a dose of care. Hashtag Panado SA, hashtag power to fight pain. As mentioned, our stars are on the line. Hello, Dina. Good morning.
Good morning. Morning.
Morning. I love your energy. That's what I'm talking about. So you heard that your daughter has nominated you. How does this make you feel, Dina?
Oh, I feel so happy and excited.
I'm so happy. Honestly, you are a star. If I look at that submission, it spoke to all of the things you do. You are so selfless and you are so amazing. And I've won 2,000 Rand from Panado. Would you like to say anything to Panado and even to your amazing daughter? Are you right, Dina?
And this is a nomination means a lot to me. It fills my heart with a dose of happiness. It shows how much I am loved by my only daughter, who takes good care of me, and I appreciate everything that she does for me. So we both deserve a dose of care.
And we'd like to say thank you to Panado and Expresso for this competition. And thank you, Carl.
Oh, Dina, honestly, you know, you are the type of mom that I want to hug you. If I ever meet you, like, I will hug you. I'm just letting you know already. But Naila, I know that you are also there making sure that, you know, your mom is looked after. So also kudos to you. But why would you encourage other people to always appreciate their moms from your side, Naila?
A mom is very special. She can never be replaced, like. So you have to give all that you have. As long as you have your mom, you have to just take good care of her. And I love her.
Oh, I love both of you. This is a moment. I feel if I could do a TV group hug, it would happen right now for both of you. So just, I love you. I really do. Naila and Dina, congratulations and thank you so much for spreading so much joy. And there's the winner right there on your screen. That's the face of beauty and the world. Look at that. Gee whiz, it's beautiful. Thank you so much. What a lovely moment. And in a world of constant change, our mother's love remains constant. And thanks to Panado, you have the chance to nominate your mom to be one of 10 lucky winners getting their hands on 2,000 Rand cash. And here is how to enter.
Mums are our true heroes, with Panado giving them the power to fight pain. So thank your mom this Mother's Day by nominating her for a 2,000 Rand dose of care. Weekdays from the 8th to the 21st of May, stand a chance of your mom being one of our 10 winners by replying to the hashtag PanadoSA and hashtag Power to Fight Pain competition post on the Expresso social pages. T's and C's apply.
From care to comfort to creating our cozy spaces with the very definable tones of autumn kicking in, and then of course the non-negotiable need for comfort in winter, Woolworth's brand new AW24 collection fully immerses its consumers in the very best elements of the upcoming season. We can embrace it and not shying away from their motto, the details make the difference. This range's exclusive launch was the epitome of style, as you would expect. Design and of course texture, because you got to feel it. And our gorgeous Carissa Capito was there to experience it firsthand.
Tonal, textural, and comfortable. Now, these are three words that Woolies has said is going to frame the upcoming season of Autumn-Winter 2024. Tonight, I have the absolute honor of witnessing two worlds coming together as we see an inspirational moment of fashion and homeware colliding. Anisha, thank you so much for hosting us at this beautiful event tonight. It's been a while since we've sort of gathered to watch a Woolies showcase. So can you tell me a bit more about what we can expect from tonight's proceedings?
What you can expect is very much around us bringing our Woolworths difference to life, and we've done that through an immersive experience. We took inspiration from bringing the 5 senses to life in terms of touch, smell, taste, sound, and you'll see all of that culminate this evening in terms of how it comes together. The theme for Autumn Winter is very much around the details that makes the difference, and it's exaggerated in the big on detail. So you'll see that in our campaign, it's exaggerating the big details as well as the micro details, and that's the Woolworths difference.
Absolutely beautiful. I've absolutely been loving the comfy vibes, the warmth. I love all the textures. I think Woolies did such a great job with taking like the brief and putting it out there. It looks amazing.
It's always a good day when you're on brief with the trend makers and trendsetters of the world. Courtney, thank you for being here. Tell me more about the homeware collection for autumn winter. We know it's all to do with cozy and neutral tones. Can you tell me a little bit more?
Natural, neutral, as we stand here today, rich tones of sand and caramel, and then nourishing olive green and shades of green. It's cozy comfort and warming up your home this winter.
My must-have homeware winter items is definitely wooden items, so that would be your dishes, even like your cutlery. I just love everything brown stoneware. It's just beautiful and goes to the aesthetics of winter.
Embrace different textures as well as warm colors and natural undertones as you create the ultimate comfort zone. Let's get into the fashion talk, right? Tell me more about the theme and trends for autumn-winter 2024.
The theme and trends for this season are you need to have a great trench coat, a great striped sweater, and definitely a Melton coat with a button through in the front. And then we've also got beautiful PU and leather items. So beautiful PU skirts in gorgeous, rich forest green colors, 100% pure leather skirts, and as well as leather pants. Again, the pump and the fantastic loafer.
I absolutely love that they've gone for the warmer brown colors. It's very rich. It's nostalgic in a sense, and that for me is just comforting. I am all here for the shades of browns, the linens, the leathers, cashmere, everywhere.
The fashion side for Woolworths this winter warming time, it's absolutely amazing. This Molten coat is one of my favorites, not to mention the person in it.
I loved the autumn-winter collection. There were so many pieces in there that I just felt myself saying, I have to get that jersey, have to get that pair of pants. And I just love the way they matched it all together, all the different textures, the tones, and different fabrics. I'm very excited about winter, I won't lie.
Different colors and trends for autumn-winter. It's very much anchored around the recession mentality that everybody's experiencing at the moment. And that's where the low-key luxury comes in. So we see from our coats to our knitwear, our beautiful brush shirts, as well as our trousers. It's all carrying beautiful tones, and it's actually to elevate the beautiful textures and all the details in all the garments. And that's what I love for this season.
We're really hoping that customers can see that when you buy from Woolies, you're buying something that's truly special. We wake up every morning, we're super passionate about the product that we put out there, and our whole purpose is around adding quality to life. We talk about in our campaign now about our t-shirt with Stay New technology. We talk about our towels that's got antibacterial treatment that basically keeps it fresher for longer. I mean, I can go on and on. We've got baby rompers that goes through 17 security checks. So really, I think our product is a cut above, and we really want our customers to experience that as well.
What I love the most about Woolworths as a brand is the fact that they are the brand that truly makes a difference. From production to the quality to everything that is made, they definitely are such an outstanding brand. The quality of the clothes is amazing, and also they truly take care of the environment. So I am totally obsessed with Woolworths.
We look at thread count, we look at stitches per square inch, we look at every possible thing to ensure that our customer gets an item that is timeless, that can last for 3, 4, 5 seasons. We look to offer fantastic core basics that are quality items in your wardrobe as your staple, and then beautiful premium items such as our cashmere collection and pure leather handbags and shoes. Well, it was a night of joy and even more about a night of inspiration. And there really is a taste for everyone. But most importantly, it was a beautiful showcase of winter's finest. With Woolworths, it really is about the details that make the difference.
Oh, beautiful. What a night, Carissa. You're an absolute superstar, and you looked gorgeous as well in those autumn and winter hues. What a collection for autumn and winter at Woolies. They've truly, I think, blown us away with all of those details that they focus so much on. Went into bringing this range, this experience, I think, to life. And you can shop all of these tones, these textures, and this excellence for the autumn-winter 24 fashion and homeware at Woolworths right now. And that's in-store, online, or using their app.
And so while we enjoy our textures and our tones, let's go over to the lovely, I said lovely, Zanele.
Big love is in the tiny details. Every second, every look, every stitch. The details make the difference.
Oh man, this is what Feel Good Mornings are made of, honey, with absolutely gifted individuals, not just talented, gifted. And this is the thing, I've been fangirling all morning, taking pictures, taking videos. I asked them to sign my shoulder. I wanted them to sign my forehead, but the boss said no, so it's fine. I'll do it after the show. What is going to be happening within the show, though, is that these queens are going to be performing. Lima Pansy as well as Cece. They are giving us their beautiful song, Impumelelo, that is currently doing the most in South Africa and beyond. And my love, you want to stick around for this performance because it is a performance of a lifetime. We're going to take a short break to get ready for these queens that you see behind me. But don't go anywhere. It is coming up right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
So not to belabor the point, welcome back. Yes, we are talking about sport. Maybe you are that one guy who still has a team in the game. Okay, and I'm talking about UEFA Champions League. If you are such a person, you still have a team to support, then use your sporting know-how to predict match day results and then win. You could claim your share in today's sports stake jackpots. Your chances of winning have never been bigger, and you can actually influence how you win with that knowledge.
Little skin in the game as well, and there's a real chance of you winning. Excuse me. You can play your favorite sports day game on the nationallottery.co.za website. So make sure to play now and stand a chance to earn bragging rights to #the Inja Ye Game.
Good luck.
Oh, my word, my friend, I want you to win. Okay, so do the right thing. But then I always tell you we're already winning because we've got absolute royalty in the building. Two queens who are taking South Africa and beyond by storm. Everybody, please put your hands together. It is Lima Pansy and Cece with Impumelelo.
Kujabula gashintshana ngithemba umdali wami senecebo ngami ngizophumelela
Did I not tell you? Not just talented, but gifted. It is Cece as well as Lima Pansy. Everybody, these queens still going to take it all the way to the top, okay? And I'm so glad we got to have them make sure that we have our morning taken all the way to the top. You know, we do the 6 to 9 a.m. Monday to Friday, so this does mean tomorrow there's another show, ne? So, Cape Town family, please let the peeps know what's coming up tomorrow, huh?
Oh, it's going to be crazy. We're bringing in the super fans from the Premier League. That in itself is probably going to break the internet. It's going to be amazing.
JP is also back with some more movies. That's going to be incredible.
We are talking about imaginary friends, and we're going to have a whole lot of fun. DJ Zinhle is going to get the party started. We cannot wait to catch up with you and you tomorrow morning. Adios, muchachos. Mwah. We love ya. See there, I'm eating my bag of Lay's.
Another feel-good production.
Say goodbye to nausea and cramps and say hello to delicious freedom with Nolax range of lactose-free milk and yogurt. Be free with lactose-free.